Hello, hello everyone. How is everyone going? This is real. Yes, I know. Hopefully you can hear me actually. Can you guys hear me? I think I need to confirm if you guys can even hear me. Let's get out of this. This is not the file that I want to play. Let's quickly say hello to some people. Manfish, hello. Shaved Mario, Jody, Xavier, the Red Leader, hello. Sweet. How's everyone going? I know it's been a while. It has been so long is an understatement. But here we are. I'm here. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I do know what I'm doing. That's a lie. I'm doing a run with objects only, but I've just felt like maybe streaming it this time. Look, a decade's an exaggeration, I'd say. I wouldn't say it's been a decade, but it has been a while. So I will admit that. Let's just quickly create our character. And I'm just going to call it Tic Tac for now. How's everyone been, by the way? I'm not going to lie. I don't normally get nervous, right? But I was like, I was getting nervous doing this because I just forgot how to do everything, how to put things together and whatnot. But yeah, I'm glad to be back, and hopefully I'll do the entire run live. That is the plan. Do the entire run live, and we'll just go with it. It's been 365 days, probably. Quickly, before we can continue on, can you guys hear the game music? Is it okay? Is my voice okay? I haven't really done a sound check, I guess. So hopefully it all is okay. It is, Xavier. Thank you. I appreciate that, mate. It's been so long since the last stream. I graduated high school and got into college. Well then, Jody, if that is the case, you graduated high school and went to college pretty quickly. Actually, no, that is possible now that I think about it. When was the last time I streamed? It was probably this game. Oh no, Zelda. I think I did a Zelda stream when Tears of the Kingdom came out last year, which is probably a year ago anyway. So, all right, we'll just smash through the cutscenes. We don't need any of this stuff. Yeah, I'm having a sugar-free energy drink. I'm one of those guys. Time flies. It does. It honestly, that is an under-exaggeration, Xavier. Time flies crazy. The first stream you've been to, well, hopefully it lives up to the expectations. Just keep it very low. Keep in mind, I haven't streamed in a while, so yeah, I don't know what to expect. Hopefully no technical issues. Chat seems to be working, which is good. The webcam and all that stuff, hello everyone, is good. Audio looks okay. Look, so far so good. It's been so long. My grandma passed away since the last... Well, Shaved Mario. My condolences. I mean, it has been a while, so it's believable. Hopefully you're doing okay, mate. But yeah, that's obviously not the greatest news, but end of the day, hopefully you're able to, you've been able to move on and it's been okay. Class just finished, so I'm going to get home. Class just finished, Jody? What time is it for you? You like frogs? I mean, who doesn't like frogs? I mean, that's not true. I got a friend that absolutely hates frogs. But frogs are cool, I guess. You can drive. Oh, you got your license, Jody. Congrats. I mean, you probably got your license ages ago, and it's like I'm making it sound like it's brand new news when it isn't, because I just haven't been streaming for ages. I do want to do some streams in a different time as well. Like, this is a night stream for me in Australia, but I do want to do some morning streams as well, just to like cover both sets of viewers, because I know some people can only watch streams in the morning and others can only watch streams at night. So hopefully I'll work it out, I guess. Fishes are better. So it's 5 p.m. for you, Mario. 1:18 a.m. Xavier. What are you doing up so late? I'd definitely be in bed about that time, just letting you know. I'm actually driving a scooter that doesn't need a license to drive. Okay, that... I don't know if I believe you about the non-licensed part, but I'm guessing that's a 50cc scooter, or you're talking about one of those, like, they look like a normal scooter, but they're slightly bigger. They got a motor in them and whatnot. Maybe it's one of those ones. My guy, just know this. I don't sleep. Oh, sleep is good for you sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. Balance. Sleep is good in balances. It's a 50cc one. Okay, Jody. Yeah, I know it. So in Australia, you can ride a 50cc scooter. Let's just get up. Without having to get your like with your normal driver's license. You don't need a bike license. Now I ride a motorbike, so I needed a motorbike license for that. All right, I should be able to like do this honestly with my eyes closed. I've played this game so many times. Between Scarlet and Violet, like honestly, I might as well just do like a blind run, like just cover my eyes and just play the game. That's not possible. I mean, it probably is possible, but yeah. Let's just zoom through this part. I've got a list of Pokemon that I can catch. Like, I wrote them down on, like, this little post-it note. So I am somewhat organized, but keep your expectations low because I haven't streamed in ages. The last time you streamed, I was 5 feet tall. Now I'm 6 feet tall. Well, shave the Mario. You are quite 6 foot. That's actually pretty tall, mate. Although... that would be a pretty massive growth spurt. I can't sleep, usually take medicine to sleep, but I just ran out, so I'm awake. Well, look, you know what? Although it sucks that you can't sleep, at least you're watching a live stream with me. Like, there's always a positive in everything, right? So, I'll take it. I have a new favorite game franchise now. You probably know what it is. I'm going to take a wild guess and say Monster Hunter, Jody. If it's not Monster Hunter, then I have no idea. Because that's the only other game franchise I think you've spoken to me about. Which I've only just dabbled in Monster Hunter. I've played Monster Hunter Stories, but that's like completely different to the series. Is Muck and Grimer technically Pokemon you can catch? Because they're technically sewer goo. I didn't put them on my list. But, I mean, kind of. Maybe If I make the rules loose enough, I could potentially use it. But I use them. But yeah, we'll see how I go. I've got like... thing is, I've counted like 13 or 14 Pokemon. And because there's so many I can catch... and there's already a what do you call it? A couple of poison types in that list. We'll see. We'll see. No promises. The goat finally streamed after ages. Yeah, I know, Davin. It's been ages. How you been, mate? I feel like, I mean, well, I was going to say I feel like it's been forever, but it basically has been forever. So it's not how it feels. It literally has been that long. Hunting with the homies on Discord has been fun. Well, you know what? Like, that Discord channel that I've got, like, I feel so bad because I'm never on. Like, I randomly will pop up, like, maybe once every month or so, say hello for, like, a little while and then kind of just like disappear again. I do feel guilty about that. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I've left it up because I know that people still talk and use it. So there's no reason for me to get rid of it. I don't want to get rid of it if people are still communicating in it because I feel like that'd be an even bigger dick move. So yeah, I'm a grown-ass man now, but I still like this franchise made for kids. Manfish. Look at me. I'm a man as well, mate. Like, and look what I'm playing. I literally play this game a bit too much. And not just this game, other Pokemon games as well. You've been good, Davin? Nice. Oh, of course I'd ask. Absolutely would be asking. It's been ages. Like, I'm curious, like, you know, as I'll start to see, you know, I don't expect many people today or tonight, today, whatever time it is for you to jump on. But if I get a handful of people that I recognize, it's always good to catch up. All right, starter time. Now, unfortunately, it's pretty obvious that the starters that the professor has for us, none of them are objects. So yeah, because look, he's going to throw them out. We got ourselves a cat, a crocodile, and a duck. I just kind of went through like the Google definition of what an object is, and I'm just going to double check exactly what it says. 1 second. Object definition. I feel dumb writing this, but what is the actual Cambridge Dictionary? This is how much more official can it be than the Cambridge Dictionary? Let's see. What does it say? A thing that you can see. What this ad popped up right as I was reading. A thing that you can see or touch, but that is not usually a living animal, plant, or person. Okay, so that is going to be the way I decide it. But these are all living animals, so they're just out of the question. Isn't every Pokemon alive? It is, but the definition says living animal. Animal. Not a living animal, plant, or person. So that is where it gets, the grey area in the black and white rules. So there's a few Pokemon. There's actually some of these I feel like maybe I'm pushing my luck with, but if anyone's got an issue in chat, yous will let me know. I'm sure yous will. Name them reject. Well, actually, I'll probably start, I'll do some polls, voting, as back like the old days when I'd let you guys put some suggestions in, then I'll just let you guys pick. Whatever name, I'll pick the 4 favorite ones that I can think of that you guys send through. I'll put it in a poll, leave it on for a couple of minutes, and then we just go with that. Whew. I was going to burp at the mic there. Is Voltorb an object or Pokemon because it resembles... Yeah, I think Voltorb classifies as an object. My controller is a bit dodgy at the moment. But I can't be bothered going to my bedroom to get the other one. Because See how the angles just change? That's just my controller doing it on its own. A grown man buys a bat and calls it a Pokemon, fights all the Pokemon in his region, and wins with the bat. I feel like you may just be not following the rules if you do that. But good luck fighting a Mewtwo with a bat, by the way. If you think you could beat one with a bat, you're a much braver person than I am. Voltorb is a bomb, not a Pokeball. Yeah, actually, I don't even know what it is. Is it a bomb? I guess, is that why it's got to explode? What I will say is it's definitely an object. I don't consider it a living animal, so I think I'm happy to use that as an object. So we'll just quickly go through this. Now, does it matter which Pokemon we pick here to get through the cutscenes with Nemona and whatnot? I don't think it really matters. Do we care what Pokemon Nemona gets? That's the only thing that would matter. Do we care what Pokemon Nemona gets? That is probably the only thing. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. Wait, are you saying you want me to pick the crocodile, or you want Nemona to get the crocodile? Because if you want Nemona to get the crocodile, I need to get Quaxley. If I get the crocodile, I think she gets the cat, the Sprigatito. Don't let her have the joy of the fire crocodile. Okay. Let's go with... All right. So, yeah, no worries, Jody. Looking for it. I'll be streaming for a couple of hours at least, so I'm sure you'll make it home before then. So if we don't want her to get the crocodile then, because she doesn't deserve it, as you guys think, we are going to go with anything but Quaxley. Oh, you know what? Let's just get the crocodile ourselves. That way we guarantee that she's not going to get the crocodile. Also, I want to change my outfit. I hate the way he looks with that bucket hat, to be honest. Now, the other thing is, when can I get one of these Pokemon? I might have to do a little bit of Google. Like I said, I was somewhat prepared, but not super prepared, right? So I know you can get a Drifloon reasonably early, but I think that's after the Anyway, let's just start with this. Let's just get this little intro part out of the way. We'll get the crocodile. She gets the cat, and then we're good to go. You reckon the drip is... Yeah, Look, I think what I would say with the drip, Davin, is that the initial drip is definitely F tier. You can make him look somewhat... don't worry about a nickname. You can make him look somewhat okay, I think, after a little bit of... once we do this cutscene, I'll tell you my go-to, which I don't mind how it looks, but it's... Yeah, I do agree. It's kind of trash. Fire Crocodile is the GOAT. It is definitely, if you're talking about from a competitive standpoint, the best one. My favorite one was Quaxley, but I don't like its evolution line, to be honest. My favorite final evolution is Meowscarada. I just think it's the coolest one. I would have preferred if Skeledirge was on two legs, I think, and not just like a crocodile on the ground or alligator. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Who cares what I think, right? Guys, I just had the biggest question in my head. Who would win, Team Frog or Team Crab? Are you specifically saying Pokemon, like Frog Pokemon versus Crab Pokemon? Frog says Greninja is the GOAT. Yeah, that is actually a great... I'm trying to think of who's the strongest crab Pokemon. You got Claw, if he's not that great. Crabominable, Krabby. They're all kind of average. I don't think crab Pokemon are that great. To be honest, I would have to go Frogs. Frogs got so many, but Poliwrath as well. That thing's a mean-looking monster. Unaware, Slack Off, Will-O-Wisp, and Torch Song. Is that Skeledirge's moveset? Unaware, Okay, so Slack Off, Will-O-Wisp, and Torch Song as well. Oh, let's quickly change our drip. Now, I think nope, that's how to pose. No, I will get it eventually. It's this one. Beautiful. All right, so I kind of like... is it spring? Yeah, I like the spring uniform. I don't really care that much about the socks. I prefer these shoes. It's so slow. No gloves. I prefer the canvas backpack. I think that looks better. And I definitely don't want a hat. Wait, what's a sports cap look like? I mean, it looks okay. School helmet? What's that? You know what? I think we're just going to remove everything and just go with our haircut. Nice. Don't need glasses. Don't need cases. I think this is my my go-to. So we'll go with this. I had a nightmare of a Drifloon once when I was younger. Really? I mean, I'm pretty sure the Pokedex is something creepy as well. Like it lures kids in and kills them or something stupid like that. So it wouldn't surprise me. Hey, E3 Rower, how you going? Welcome to the stream. Team Frog, you reckon? Okay. I think that's unanimous. You know what? Let's see. I'm going to put it in the chat. I'll do a poll. See if I remember how to do a poll. Start a poll. Which Pokemon team would win? Team Frog, which I think is going to be the winner. Team Crab. Start poll. All right, let's see how we go. You guys can see the current percentages at the moment. So it's 100% Frog. Oh, here we go. Some controversy. Here we go. Someone's going for the Crabs. The Crabs, all right. That's what I want to see. A little, yeah, make it competitive. You know, what's the point? What's the point of making it a landslide? Dribble is more of a hermit crab. Actually, you know what? Another big one. Slowpoke is a hermit crab. That thing's a bit of a monster. Yeah, it kidnaps kids and drags them up to the sky, then drops them. Sheesh, that's darker than I thought it would be, to be honest. Don't even know why I'm laughing about that. That's like serious. But okay, Drifloon, eh? Don't want to mess with it. Unaware is an ability of Scarlet which allows it to switch in against physical setup mons and ruin them with Will-O-Wisp while staying healthy with Slack Off and boosting itself with Torch Song. Unaware, what? Isn't that? I thought it was something to do with like it was a an ability that stopped you from like having your stats dropped or something like that. That's what I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong. Because you're a lazy brother. Should we let the croc die? I think it would just take too long. Plus, now that I've burnt Sprigatito, it's just going to die even if I try to stall it. So, unlucky. Keep in mind, guys, this croc is not going to be the Pokemon we use, right? This is kind of like letting us get to the area where we can actually start using one of these Pokemon. I'm just looking at my list now. I think Drifloon might be the... I know there's definitely a Drifloon before Katie. So we could do that. I really should have done a little bit of studying beforehand. Not studying, but, you know, just a little bit of, like, awareness. Easy Croc Solo, absolutely. No, Unaware ignores opposing Pokemon stat change. Okay, yes, that sounds familiar. Route 1 Mons are mostly animals and plants. Yes, I don't think we're going to get anything in Route 1. I could be wrong, but I don't think there is anything in Route 1. I'm going to... Look, here are the Pokemon that I've got here. Tell me if I've named something that you think I should or shouldn't be using. And also if I've missed something obvious. Hey, Gemma, how you doing? Welcome. Glad to see me live. I'm glad to see you in my live chat. So, there we go. We're both glad. Can't we pick plants? No, unfortunately, when I looked at the definition, plants was one of them that you couldn't use. So, Drifloon, Colossal, Bronzor, Voltorb, Magnemite, Klefki, Poltergeist, Revavroom, Stojourner, Rotom, basically all the Rotoms, I guess, Polisan, Cryogonal, and Avalugg. They're the ones that I had written down as Pokemon I could use. If there's anything that you feel like I missed, let me know, and we can kind of debate what we think about that. But yeah, for now, I'm going to do a quick Google search to see which one I can find the fastest. I'm guessing it's going to be maybe Voltorb, possibly Magnemite. I don't know. There is a glitch. I can use a glitch. I think Onyx because he's just a big pile of rocks. I mean, that's a good point, but I think Onyx also has like a resemblance of a snake, so I'm not too sure. I mean, I feel like Geodude would be more of a more accurate thing of a rock, you know what I mean? Because that is literally a rock with arms. It's a rock with arms, you know what I mean? Can't get any more rock than that. Found a shiny cluster of seeds earlier. Found a shiny cluster of seeds. Gemma, what do you mean by cluster of seeds? Are we still talking Pokemon or something else? Did you mention the teacup Pokemon? Yes. I said, look, I probably butchered the name, Dino Kid. Poltergeist. I think Sinistee is like the pre-evolution. So, yeah, we definitely can use that. I feel like that's like one of the most obvious ones, in my opinion. Like that and a Klefki. Yeah. Okay, Shiny Execute. Nice. What game are you playing, Jim? Are you playing like Scarlet and Violet? Are you playing like a 3DS game? Curious. All right, let's just mash through this. This is the only annoying part is like there's a lot of dialogue and it takes so long just to get into like the good stuff, you know what I mean? I was kind of like contemplating, should I just skip all this and then start the stream once I'm ready? But then I thought, you know what? Why? Why not? Like, if I'm going to play it, I may as well play it through with you guys. You just can suffer with me. You can suffer with me. That's the way I thought of it. Violet, just leveling up monster level 100. Okay, nice. What is the best way to do that at the moment? Is it to do raids and use, like, the candies and whatnot? Or is there, like, a better way to get Pokemon level ups at the moment? I'm not too sure. I've never had to do it outside of, like my very first playthrough when I made like my team all level 100s. Since then, I haven't needed to do it. I just used the Chansey glitch. Not a Chansey glitch, but yeah. It's, you know how you can like make the normal sandwiches and a bunch of Chanseys spawn? But I feel like that is useful to about like level 60, 70. And then after that, it becomes difficult. So a pig is definitely not an object. So we can't... I mean, we'll catch it anyway because I think we need to catch it. But we won't be using them in the team. And I'm pretty sure this is a guaranteed catch rate. So let's just catch it. Level 3 Lechonk. Oh, and a nice big stretch from me. Oh, there we go. I needed that. I'm actually standing, by the way, guys. I'm not like... don't know how to show you that I'm standing. I don't know why I'm dancing. But I'm standing at the moment. I've got a standing desk. It's actually something that I'm glad I got. Raid, mass outbreaks, barbecue quests. Okay, that makes sense. Knackley, Knucklestack, and Garnacle are just rocks and a salt block. Okay. I actually like that idea. Knackley, because it's literally rock or salt, isn't it? Salt would be an object. It's not, what do the definitions say? A living animal, plant, or person. Salt's not a plant, it's not a person, it's not a living animal. I'm happy with Knackley. We can get that pretty early as well, which is nice. And that gives us a counter straight away for the Bombardier. That was one of the fights I was worried about. Bombardier is always usually like one of the trickier ones. Bronzor and Bronzong I've got on my list. So there, I'll definitely be catching those. We'll just keep going ahead. I don't think we need to... I want to pick up some stuff. I think I should just level up a little bit just to make the Arven fight a bit more easy. Ain't Ghost Pokemon all dead? I mean, technically... I mean, I feel like they should be, right? But I don't know. They're a dead object. End of the day, dead or not dead. Well, actually, I guess they're either dead or possessed, right? Like, for example, Mimikyu. Mimikyu, can I use a Mimikyu? What is a Mimikyu? Is that like just like a puppet, which would be an object that's possessed? Or, yeah, I don't know. Hey, Dennis, how you going? Is Fido a dog or a donut? No, it's definitely a dog. I wouldn't use Fido. I feel like that'd be too... I mean, I get it. It is kind of like, oh, is it a donut or bread or whatnot? Like, the name is literally dough. But no, that would definitely be a dog. You voted... Did you say you voted for Crab, Dennis? Well, you know what? I'm looking at the poll now. It's 54% frog, which means 46% crab. So you know what? There's a lot more love for the crabs than I would have thought. So I kind of appreciate it. Senesty, yep, that was one of the ones I said. I just said Poltegeus, however I pronounce the name. Ooh, is Aegislash in this game though, Davin? I mean, if you want to do a quick Google search and let me know if it's in the game. I don't know if it is, but that would 100%. A shield and a sword, they're definitely objects, 100%. Mimikyu is a possessed rug. Yeah, so I feel like Mimikyu... We should be able to use a Mimikyu then, right? Because it's like, what's the difference with Polysand? Polysand is possessed sand. A sandcastle, right? That's possessed. Rotom? Yeah, Rotom is definitely one we can use. Now, I don't know if we want to stick to like one Rotom type or use all of them as we go. We'll see how we go. Aegislash is not in it, Gemma. Okay, damn. I would have loved to use an Aegislash. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. Oh, no, maybe that's not true. It's one of my favorite Pokemon to use in Nuzlocke because it's so good. All right. There we go. A Rotom phone. Yo, all the future Paradox Pokemon are robots. We can use them. I feel like it would just make it way too easy. Plus, I could hack it and get them in. Like, there's obviously ways to do it if I really wanted to use them. As you've seen in some other videos, I've managed to get Pokemon that I shouldn't have access to early. But I will probably not use them. Oh, whoops. I probably won't use Paradox Pokemon. I feel like that will make it just a bit too easy. You know what I mean? So I'll skip those. But yeah, I kind of agree. Some of them would classify, some of them wouldn't, I think. Coughing Baby versus Hydreigon Bomb. So, does anyone know what they think the first Pokemon will be that we can use? Does anyone have any idea what the first Pokemon I should catch should be? I'd like to know that. What do you mean about Aegislash? I feel like I think, Davin, they said it's not in the game, unfortunately. Okay, Avalugg is just that thing. Yeah, it's basically an iceberg. I've put Avalugg on my list. It's ice. So I feel like Avalugg is definitely. And the other one I put on there was Crygogonal, which is like the snowflake. So I feel like both of those definitely qualify. What about Spiritomb? What do we feel about Spiritomb? Would that be an object, or do you consider that like a living animal / plant? It's not a person. Not in Scarlet and Violet. Damn, Davin, that sucks. Yeah, I think Gemma had a look for us as well. She said it wasn't. Just looking at my phone. Sweet. Nacli, I believe, is not far out of one side. Yeah, so I think Nacli could be the first one we get then. I'm just trying to think, how do we do that? So we'll have to do all the boring stuff, and then once we get access to Koraidon, instead of going out the way we would to face Katie, we'll go the other exit towards where you would fight the Clorf, and you can catch a Nacli there. Maybe that will be our starter. Nacli. And then that's actually perfect because it's a rock type and we can fight Katie with a Nacli, which should... there is the Nimble. Is it the Nimble or the... Yeah, the Nimble does have a fighting move. It could make it tricky. We'll see. We'll work it out. Let's see. Spiritomb is an object? Question mark. Let's see. We are calling dead Pokemon objects. Well... I don't know. Like, I feel like we have to, within reason, right? Like, for example, I wouldn't say Gengar's an object, right? I feel like Gengar is a living, it's dead, but it's living in a sense. You know, like it's got its own thing. Ghastly, though, I probably would consider an object, but not a Gengar. And same with Haunter. But Spiritomb, I'm just thinking to myself, oh, you know, could we get away with that? Possibly. Spiritomb, I think, is a collection of souls in a stone, so I think it's okay. Because the dead Pokemon using the tomb. Yeah, that's what I mean. So maybe we could use a Spiritomb. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's like super late into the game. We don't necessarily need to use Spiritomb straight away. We won't, like, I think it's like level 50. So we won't even like, that's like a late game problem. And you know what? Maybe our team's good enough that we don't even worry about the Spiritomb anyway. That could be what happens as well. I hate this part here where it's like, it kind of forces you, I don't know why I get these items. It kind of forces you to like to go as fast as this Koraidon does. Like you can't go any faster. All right, looks like I'm going to end the poll. And it looks like Team Frog just won, by the way. What I am curious about now is the new game, Legends AZ. What Pokemon starter are you guys going to go for? I'm going to put a poll up and see what people think. Legends AZ starters. ZA, not AZ. So we got Chikorita, Tepig, and Why have I forgotten the name of the crocodile? Totodile. It's Totodile, isn't it? Yeah. All right, let me just quickly put a poll up. See what you guys think. Best Legend ZA starter. I've got one in mind already. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I'm just going to copy and paste the spelling because my spelling is atrocious and it just makes sense to copy and paste it. So Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. And I feel like there's going to be one that's going to get very minimal love. But let's see. Let's see what you guys think. Let's continue on. Totodile, always. Okay. Fair enough. Totodile. I feel like Totodile and Tepig are going to be the most popular ones. Would Celadurge count as a haunted suit of armor? Ooh. I'd love to use a we've got we're playing Scarlet though, so it would be the Armor Luge or whatever the other one is. So unfortunately, we can't use it. If I was playing Violet though, Celadurge, Ceruledge would have been something we could have used potentially. Violet Pokédex states that Spiritomb is a combination of 108 spirit bounds to the odd keystone. So it's basically the odd keystone, right? With spirits around it, which means it is kind of like an object, right? Right? I don't know, maybe I'm being cheeky suggesting that, or maybe I just want to use one. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Let's just get this back here. Yeah, it is a Violet exclusive, which does suck. And I think the one that's in this one is Psychic type, Psychic Fire, so it wouldn't be an object for sure. It'd definitely be a person. Bro, someone voted Chikorita. You know what, though? What I will say is, Chikorita gets no love because its final evolution, Magnanium, whatever, however you pronounce it, is kind of rubbish. Let's just be honest, it's trash. But they are going to get a second typing, and what if it ends up being like a Grass Fairy, Grass Dragon type? You know, like a really good, strong Pokemon. All of a sudden, Chikorita becomes a decent option. You know what I mean? So don't sleep on it. We just know based off the original evolutions. You know what I mean? Now I'm going to be for real. Spiritomb is an object. Okay. Magnesium. No, it's definitely not Magnesium. Manganium. Is it Manganium? I don't know. I'm just into chemistry, mate. I'm just saying all the everything on the periodical table. It's my thing. Magnesium, H2O, hydrogen, oxygen. This is why you come to my streams to get like accurate representation of chemicals. I wonder if we're strong enough to Meganium. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Thank you, E3. I wonder if our team's decent enough to beat, because the Nuzlocke technically hasn't started, so I don't really want to waste my time leveling up. As long as we're okay to beat Arvin, I'm just going to keep power throughing it. Power throughing it. Oh, that's absolutely unbelievable English there, Michael. Let's speed through. So Totodile's winning 62%, which is about what I expected. Tepig is... Here's the thing. Tepig was really good as a fire fighting type. The fact that it's not going to be fire fighting and it's going to be fire something else makes me a little bit worried, to be honest. Not worried, but like... I can't imagine it being as good. Exactly, man, fish. Grass Fairy. I mean, the only real drawback to that... What level are we? Yep, all right. Level 7. That should be all right. The only real drawback to that, I would say, is that it's going to be, like, really weak to poison. But that's it. It'll have a quad weakness to poison, but then it's immune to dragon moves. It's going to get access to like some really great moves. I don't know. I just feel like Grass Fairy could be kind of clutch. Like I feel like Florges should be Grass Fairy, but it's just pure Fairy, you know? Then look how mad he looks. He's always so mad. Doesn't matter who my mum is. It does. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. Because it's not even your mum. She's an AI robot. Spoiler alert for those who haven't played this game. Let's speed through. I wonder how far we'll get into today's stream. Like, I want to play for a couple of hours at least. Hopefully, I mean, we'll definitely do at a bare minimum Katie, Clorf, maybe Brassius, Artisan. We'll see. I still can't understand why the flower didn't get grass type. As in Florges. Yeah, I honestly, if it only had one typing, my guess would have been grass type anyway. So the fact that it, yeah. But that was introduced in Gen 6, which was introducing the fairy typing. So I can kind of see why they made it a fairy type, but make it fairy grass. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being picky. Come on, Arvin, let's go. Let me just burn your little rodent to a crisp. Hydrate. Yeah, this is going to be very easy. The Nemona battle could be a little bit tricky with the tresselizing of the Pawmi at the end. But we'll power through it. Like I said, the challenge, the Nuzlocke doesn't technically start until we get our first proper Pokemon. So, yeah, we'll just do it that way. There we go. Watch Arvin have a sook. That's right, buddy. We're better than you in every way possible. In every way, except for your hair. Your hair's kind of luscious. Bit wild for my liking, but, you know, better than what I've got, I guess. Not what I've got in real life. My hair in real life is absolutely amazing, actually. I don't even know why I'm wearing a hat. I don't even know why I wear a hat, to be honest. But, yeah. I've managed to get 3 out of the 4 shiny home decks completion. So completing LA got shiny. Okay, so completing LA got shiny Manaphy. Violet was the Meloetta, and recently got Swords shiny Keldeo. Nice, okay. Which was the hardest out of those ones, you'd say, Gemma? Like, out of those ones there, which was the most difficult one to get as a shiny? I feel like Meloetta was really difficult. Like, just getting the standard one. So I'd imagine that would be the hardest one. But I could be wrong. Sometimes people get lucky. Back in the Pokeball you go. And now we have to go up to the lighthouse. Have Nemona show us the view, of course, at like 10 frames per second. Looking like mud. I really like... You know what? What I will say is the more I play this game, like the more I realize how just average the background looks. Like the character model's okay, but I don't know. I don't know. Legends ZA, they've had so much time with that. So, you know, that game better be polished. Like this came out in 2002. We're in 2005, right? So, and it's coming out at the end of 2000. They're going to have 3 years to perfect that game, right? So, honestly, look how bad the textures are, like in the trees and whatnot. Like the fact that they thought this was a good idea to like say, oh, look how beautiful this lush nature is, when it's like it looks like mud. Like it just looks like rubbish. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. I think Sword, as some have the trade evos that you couldn't transfer over to later games to evolve. Okay, LA was easy. Yeah, I'd imagine Legends Arceus would have been the easiest one. I would have guessed that, I guess. And Scarlet Violet wasn't too bad, as it's the most recent and easy to get base forms. Okay. So the main reason you're saying Sword is because it's the oldest game then. That makes sense. That makes sense. Thomas, welcome to the stream, my friend. Get the popcorn ready. Hopefully you're having a good day, good night, whatever time it is for you. I appreciate you jumping in. Hoping my boy Flygon will get a Mega. Flygon is one of those Pokemon that deserves a Mega, and I reckon Game Freak will just continue to not give us one. And I know that I like to sidetrack picking up items that I don't need. Like, I'm never going to use an Awakening. I know that. And what's this? What am I picking up now? Pokeball. Okay, I will probably use that. So what's in here? Psyduck, no. Fido, no. Jigglypuff, what is a Jigglypuff? I mean, that is... I don't know. I don't think we can use a Jigglypuff. Let's keep looking. The reason I'm hyped for Legend Z8 is Greninja. Greninja is one of those Pokemon that I don't know anyone that doesn't like it. Like, it is pretty cool. I will admit it. And Mega Greninja is going to be an absolute monster. I think it's going to be OP. We'll see how they go. I hope they find a way to bring back Ultra Necrozma. Manfish, that thing was broken. I remember the first time I played Ultra Sun and Moon. That thing gave me nightmares. It wiped my team, and I was not happy. Put it that way. DG777. Appreciate you jumping in. Hope you're doing well, man. Puffball is a living thing, I guess. Yeah, nah. I wouldn't include Jigglypuff. No way. Well, not no way, but it's definitely a living thing in a sense. Sword has the ones who could only evolve with each other. That got Escavalia and one other. I can't remember the name. Okay, so that Escavalia is the one that bug steel Pokemon. However you pronounce it. Like, as you guys have probably noticed well and truly by now, my English is absolutely horrible. But that's part of my charm, I've been told. It's what I've been told. Ultra Necrozma was just in one game. Yeah, it was just in one game, but that one game gave me nightmares. It is, to this day, I would say the most difficult fight in a normal Pokemon game? Like, not including ROM hacks and whatnot, because ROM hacks have definitely got harder fights. But, yeah, I'd say, from memory, I'd say it is the most difficult fight. Especially if you're not prepared. Like, put it this way, if you're prepared for it, it's not difficult, right? No fight is difficult if you've come prepared. But for a blind Nuzlocke, I think that was the one fight that was really difficult. Jigglypuff was based on Kirby. Exceligor was the other one. Yes, that's right. E3. Appreciate your work, mate. Let's just give you the Cherry Berry. That way, if you do get paralyzed, we just can continue on. Alright, let's just heal up. I genuinely don't think we're going to be able to win this fight, to be honest, at the level we are. Yeah, he's got your back, Gemma. He's got your back. Exceligor, isn't that like the fastest, like, non-legendary Pokemon? Like, that thing's rapid from memory. What level should I level up to? Well, level 7. Yeah, level 7 is way too low. I think we have to get to like at least 10, I think, before we can take on Nemona. And I know the Nuzlocke doesn't start, but I don't want to like just be there forever. That it was fast and squishy. Yeah, I think most fast Pokemon are pretty squishy, you know? And then, like, if you're a tanky Pokemon, they usually make you pretty slow, like to balance it out in a sense. Unless you're like a legendary, then you'll be fast, tanky, and strong, and just do whatever you want to do. That's how it works sometimes. All right, so I'm just gonna, I guess, chill here for a bit. Start slaughtering some Pokemon, leveling up, just so we can get to like level 10. Although, you know what? We're doing it pretty quick. We're already level 8, almost level 9. We're level 9. There we go. We'll get to level 10. We'll see how we go with Nemona. I think we should be able to defeat the Pawmi with a level 10. Get this. Well, maybe I just make it level. Like, to be fair, we're like leveling up much quicker. So maybe I'll go like 11 or 12 just to like make sure, you know what I mean? And this is pretty convenient because these are all like grass types and, okay, not the Happiny, but you know what I mean? And not the pig. I remember the max reviving my Golisopod multiple times just to use first impression because it was the only way to defeat Necrozma. The normal Necrozma or the Ultra Necrozma manfish? If it's Ultra Necrozma, there is a... What did I do? Oh, I remember exactly what I did. I had a... What's that Pokemon's name now? The squid Pokemon. It's a dark type. I can't remember what its name is. It's a squid looking Pokemon and it has the Malamar, that's the one. And it has a move called like Upsy Turnsy or something. Right? Inkay Mallow, yeah, that's the one, guys. Like Upsy Turnsy or something like that. You get it reasonably low, pretty early, right? And basically what that move does is it switches your stats. So if you've got your stat boosted, so because Ultra Necrozma, Topsy-Turvy, that's the one. So because Ultra Necrozma starts to fight and like raises all his stats up, I made sure he had a focus sash on. So he'll get hit, survive on 1 HP. Then I pull off the Topsy-Turvy, drops all of Necrozma's stats by the stats that he had risen him by. And he becomes like not super weak, but like, I think it drops like a 450 base stat total and it becomes really easy to do it. Endeavor and Quick Attack was the way to go. I think with the Endeavor and Quick Attack, the problem I had with that was that, because that is actually a pretty basic strategy, not basic, like a pretty simple strategy, like could have done that. I think that I didn't have a Pokemon that I wanted to like save in my box the whole time because I was Nuzlocking it. I mean, maybe that actually makes a lot more sense. It's just not as dramatic. I feel like the Topsy-Turvy strat was like just really cool to pull off. But in terms of simplicity, I kind of agree. Endeavor and Quick Attack, I think like a Rattata that you can get. I'm pretty sure Alolan Rattata would get that. My Malamar didn't survive even one hit to all that shenanigans. Yeah, but that's why you need to focus sash. Can Malamar learn Destiny Bond or Perish Song? I am not 100% sure, to be honest. I don't believe so. But I could be wrong. I know you can get a Lapras that definitely can learn those moves though. Perish Song for sure. Destiny Bond's a lot of Pokemon can use Destiny Bond. That's also another good one. But I think with Destiny Bond, there's like a way he can survive it. Like he has to like kill you on the next turn or something. I don't know. I can't remember exactly how it works. I've been screwed over with Destiny Bond before. I'm just getting to level 12, by the way. I'm just going to, we're almost there. May as well get to level 12 and then continue on. Look at that. Our Lechonk is level 7 as well. I believe the easiest way for me was Zoroark using its ability to become a fighting type for Necrozma. Because then it keeps using Photon Geyser, that psychic move, which would have no effect. Yeah, the AI is pretty dumb, to be honest. It is pretty dumb. But there's only like 5 PP for that. So if you don't kill it in 5 hits, I think it would probably catch up and then get its revenge and just kill you. So I don't know. I've never tried that strat. I actually do think the safest bet is the Endeavor strat with the Quick Attack. I feel like that would be the safest one. Which is ironically not the one that I used. If Ultra Games didn't have like 60% cutscenes and 40% game, it'd be so much better. I 100% agree. It actually annoys me because Ultra Sun and Moon are like some of my favorites. Like I genuinely love the battles in those games because they're tough. Like they're actually hard games. Like compared like this, like these games here are so easy. Like, you know, You see my Nuzlocke runs. I usually do them deathless, like most of the time, you know? Unless I make a stupid mistake. Ultra Sun and Moon, like, those games are tough, man. For vanilla games, okay? Now, Nuzlocke, if you're Nuzlocking the ROM hacks and whatnot, then that's a different story altogether. You agree? You like them so much? Yeah, I just think they're just more challenging. I enjoyed them. I really did enjoy them. I just feel like the cutscenes did kill. Look, to be fair, the cutscene, it's just the beginning that I thought was like kind of annoying and super long, you know? Once you get past that point, I feel like it is pretty chilled. And it's balanced in terms of like the cutscenes and whatnot. You seem to be getting better at this, so I'm coming at you with 2 Pokemon this time. 2 Pokemon's not going to help you, Nemona. We surely 2-shot this, right? Yep, easy as. What are you going to do, Leah? They normally do something dumb like Leah. Scratch, okay. Scratched me. Sweet. Now, do we outspeed the Pawmi? Oh, we're speed tied. There we go. I mean, defense fell, that's fine. That is super fine because it's only got 1 move, which is a special attacking move. Pawmi, out you come. Hopefully we outspeed the Pawmi. That would make it very ideal. If we don't, then we may be in a little bit of a pickle. Even though the Nuzlocke hasn't technically started. Let's see. I'm going to end that poll as well, by the way. Looks like Totodile was the winner. So, Tepig, 23, Chikorita. So there was a couple of Chikorita voters there. Surprising, to be honest. I didn't think there'd be that many. But, there we go. Alright. How much is this going to do? No, it literally does nothing. Oh, we are so safe, chat. So safe. Water-related Pokemon are always goated. Always goated? Really? I reckon I can name you some water Pokemon that are absolute rubbish. Oh no, we're paralyzed. Whatever shall we do? Oh, that's right. I equipped a Cherry Berry because I'm like playing 3D chess compared to these morons that are playing checkers. Hey, Jody, welcome back. That wasn't too long of a drive. Especially water and ground ones. I do like water ground Pokemon. Gastrodon, Seismitoad, Quagsire, Wishcash, they're really good. Nemona got too much. MG. My lord, Swampert. How did I forget Swampert? Man, there's so many water ground types. Like, they are, yeah, I'm a big fan. Honestly, I don't think there's a single water ground type that I don't like. You know, I just feel like they're the type of Pokemon that you can fit into any team and they're useful. They're really good for pivoting as well, being like immune to electric moves. They are all goated. Yeah, look, some are better than others. I'd say that Swampert is the best one. But ironically for me, my favorite is Gastrodon out of all of those. I think Gastrodon, just something about it. Like that with Storm Drain, like it heals its, it boosts its special attack when it's hit with the water move. Love that one. Love Disc, worst single stage water. There we go, DG 777. I agree with you. I mean, I don't know if it's the worst one, but yeah, it's definitely a horrible one. Robot Plays. She's my first time seeing my... Oh, it's your first time seeing my face? Robot Plays. Well, there you, this is what I look like. Hopefully I didn't disappoint you. Gastrodon in doubles with Storm... Yeah, Storm Drain is just a great ability, I think. In Sun and Moon, I thought it had an evolution. Love this. No, I used to think Alamola. I think it's Alamola or something like that along those lines. It makes sense that would have been the evolution, but it's not. It's kind of rubbish. Water ground mons are the goat of water only runs? They are. And do you know what's like? I always like water only runs. You pair a water ground mon with a Gyarados, who is weak to electric, and you can pivot into a water ground move. And then if they got a grass move, you can pivot back to your Gyarados, who's just neutral because he's part flying. Like, it's such a great strat. Like, those two, like, a Gyarados and a water ground mon complement each other so well in a water only run. Impossible to deal with those two. They're actually great. Michael, have you played Emerald Redux? No. Is that like a difficult ROM hack, or is it like a... That's not the one that's... No, I'm thinking of like Sea Glass Emerald. That's... Emerald Redux. Let me just have a quick Google search. What is that? It sounds so familiar. Let's see. What are we looking at? Okay, so it's just a standard when I say standard, it's a ROM hack. I'm guessing it's harder. It's difficult and fun. Look, I actually do enjoy the more difficult ROM hacks. Like, I play those in my own time. Now, what I will say is that the reason why I don't stream those games is because, like, I would spend, and this is kind of embarrassing. I'm not embarrassed, but it is kind of weird to say that I spend a stupid amount of time like looking at calculations and stuff like that. Like, I could, before a battle, like, not joking, I could spend 30 to 45 minutes looking at a trainer's team and like, okay, now I have to plan for this one. What do I do? You know what I mean? Where these games here, like, I'm like, oh yeah, who do I have? I got these two Pokemon. Let's jump in. We'll wing it. If someone dies, they die. If they survive, they survive. That's just kind of how I do it. Every Pokemon has 4 abilities, as in, like, obviously not 4 at once, right? It's, they could have their standard ones, maybe, and then like 3 hidden abilities or something like that. Is that what you're talking about? 4 at once? How does that even work? I mean, well, obviously, how does that work? It just works the same way. They have 4 abilities at once. It's not rocket science. I don't know why I was so, like, confused on how that would work. All right, we should be able to take on... But that sounds pretty... That could be so broken, like, depending on the abilities, you know what I mean? Could be super broken. But I'm sure the game is balanced. Emerald Redux. I might suss it out. I have not played it. I do enjoy those type of games, though. Definitely do. All right, Team Star. The Shroodle is going to get burnt. Gonna barbecue this little thing. Although, is that like a little flame on its head? Or is that like its hair? I wonder. I haven't always wondered it. I'm wondering it right now. Alright, dropping my defense. That's a little bit frustrating. But we don't get the burn. That's okay. What are you going to do now? Oh, we outspeed now. Easy. Dead. Easy peasy. Shroodle's gone. Let me ask a question. Do you guys want me to terrestrialize in this run or not? I'm happy to do what you think. I'm going to put a poll. And I know I've probably spelt terrestrialize wrong, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm happy to do either. Like, I'm happy to terrestrialize. If you guys think it's going to make it too easy, I'm happy not to terrestrialize. I'm pretty chilled with that stuff. One ability which can be changed. 3 innates which can't be changed. All four abilities are active in battle. Okay, so you get 3 that don't change and 1 that can change. Interesting. Are there any new abilities, or are they all abilities that already exist in previous Pokemon games? That's something I'd like to know. Let's speed through this. Team Star. Nemona. Like, is Nemona a bit of a bully? I don't know. Yes, there are new abilities. Nice. I wonder if there'd be abilities that would make it broken, surely. My average Monster Hunter experience. Oh, I need a gem for that armor piece. Let me check the drop rate. It's a 5% drop. Yep. And I'm willing to bet Jody that Monster Hunter, depending on the boss, those fights can take like 30 minutes. So like, that would be frustrating. 100% frustrating. Looks like you guys want me to terrestrialize, which is good. I do prefer terrestrializing. I just think it's part of the game. The game really wants you to use it. And it can come in clutch sometimes. So let's just show off now and terrestrialize and burn this gumshoes to an absolute ash. Like Dragon Soul, which adds dragon typing to oneself, effectively making a Pokemon have 3 types. Okay, and I guess that is good because Dragon's got a lot of resistances. So that sounds like a pretty useful ability in the right circumstances. But oh my god, we almost one-shot that thing. Leah, well that's a waste of a move. Oh no, you dropped my defense. Whatever shall I do? I don't know. Maybe ember you to your grave? Alright. See you later, Gumshoes. It takes me 15 minutes on average. Thank God for the 50-minute time limit. Okay, so... But not all fights would take... I always thought Monster Hunter had like long boss fights. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe they've shortened. I've always thought they've like been 30 minutes or something crazy like that. I'm actually kind of keen to play the new Monster Hunter game. I haven't purchased it. And the reason why I haven't is because if I do, I'm kind of like that person that, you know, just stays and like doesn't leave the house until he finishes playing it. And if I want to start streaming regularly, which I do, I want to stream like 4 times a week, maybe twice at night, twice in the morning, you know, balance it up. Yeah, I can't afford to do that. A tough monster would take half an hour to an hour though. Okay, so good luck getting items from a low drop rate item from those monsters. Some hunts have a 30-minute time limit. So if you don't beat it within 30 minutes, tough luck. That sounds harsh. And yes, everything is broken. Like Xerneas gets pixelate. Wow. Soul Heart and Fairy Aura. Okay, well that sounds like a horrible boss fight that I don't want to experience. Chat, I can't. We've been playing for like how long now? How long? Where's the timer? There should be a timer somewhere. 1 hour and 10 minutes, and we are not even like the part where we got our first Pokemon. Unbelievable. Speed through this. Speed. I might need a coffee. I might need to get a coffee. Just to like survive a couple more hours. Boom Burst. Wow, that's an Fairy Aura Pixelate Boom Burst. That is nuts. That is actually nuts. Because Boom Burst is like, what, 130? Yeah. Good luck survive. I mean, if you have a Poison Steel type, you'd survive that comfortably, actually. Reveroom would survive that with ease. Most of them are Elder Dragons, which has a feature where if you deal enough damage, they will flee when time is up. But don't they flee to like a den, and you can kind of follow them to their den and take him out there? Or is that like in other games? Forgot how expensive pets can be. Took a relative's pet after they passed mid-October. Ooh. What type of... I mean, hopefully the relatives that pass, hopefully there's... you know, nothing. I mean, hopefully everything's okay now, Gemma. What pet did you take? Was it a dog or a cat? I feel like cats are much more low maintenance, much more easier to take care of. Dogs, on the other hand, they can be quite a handful if you're not someone that can invest the time back in a dog. You know what I mean? But I kind of like animals. Like, I like dogs, I like cats. I'm pretty chilled. I've got a cat. She is... not in this room at the moment, which is probably a good thing because she likes to scratch stuff up. BP, how you going, buddy? My fellow Aussie Nuzlocke. Hopefully you're doing well. Guys, I don't know if you know who BP is, but if you don't, he actually does videos just like me. So if you do like my content, there is a pretty good chance you'd like what he does as well. And he's Australian as well, so that's like also, you know, like how can you not, how can you not, right? All right. Let's go to the kitchen first, I think. Cafeteria, not kitchen. Cafeteria, kitchen, the same thing. 140 in Pixelate gives 1 times 1 boost, plus the 133 Fairy Aura. River Room ain't leaving that, especially after... Yeah, I feel like River Room would have a hard time. Plus it's stab as well, right? So like times 1.5, it'd be nuts. The Failtails trio, so Aussies run Poketuber, let's be real. Absolutely, BP. Although it's pretty, I mean, I don't know if it's late. It's like 10 p.m. where I'm from. I'm not sure what the time is for you though. Although 10 p.m. is pretty late-ish for me for some reason. I've been gone a bit early. The Fat Tails trio in Freedom Unite will take 3 repels, 1 final hunt to kill when you do it solo. Okay. Sounds like a bit of a tedious task. It would suck if you need like a specific drop from that to like finalize like an armor or weapon. But that's also part of the charm of Monster Hunter, so yeah. Cat, and he is so picky with eating only gravy, big brand food, and the passing of that relation was quick, 5 to 6 weeks from a diagnosis of the big C. Really? So you're saying that my cat is like, it doesn't get a choice. That thing's having biscuits, and then I'll give it like it's like it comes in a box, and there's like individual patches of like packets of like soft food, like meat or fish or whatever it is, like in a gravy or a jelly or whatever it is, and I'll treat them to that at dinner time. But during the day, mate, you're having biscuits and you're going to be happy. And she gets annoyed when I'm giving her biscuits, but it is what it is. That sounds like a pain. It is. And Soul Hearts give +1 to SP special attack after every KO. So that's a new ability. I've never heard of that one. It's 10:30 a.m. Okay. You are tired. Sweet. Do you have any new videos coming out, BP, anytime soon? How's your because I know that actually, you know, I was going to say, BP, have you ever streamed? I don't think I've ever seen you stream. I've seen RJ stream a bit, but I've never seen you stream. What's the deal with that? Why aren't you ever streaming, mate? Got one coming in April. Nice. All right. No spoilers then. Let everyone anticipate that. Unless you want to spoil it. I mean, it's your video. Like, I'm not going to stop you. But I feel like you wouldn't want that to happen. So, all right. We got the first question from Arvin, done and dusted. No, I don't stream. It freaks me out. Mate, I'll tell you right now. So, I hadn't streamed for like, I don't know, probably a year. Tears of the Kingdom was the last time I streamed. And like setting it up, like I was gonna stream in the morning, and I was like, I got nervous. I was like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna do it. And I was saying it to chat before, like I was getting a little bit nervous, so I kind of just didn't do it. And then like at night, I'm like, you know what? That's it. I'm streaming. I don't care. Doesn't matter if I've got 0 viewers. It really doesn't matter. I'm just gonna stream, and yeah, once you do it, it's okay. You enjoy it. Like you do it. I do enjoy it. Like I prefer streaming my runs than playing them, to be honest. But with streaming, you have to be a bit more prepared, I'd say. Soul Heart is a signature ability of Magnera. Okay. But so Magnera is the Steel Fairy type, isn't it? Or is it like different typing in that game as well? I wish you'd eat biscuits and pouches of jelly, food, own brands, as that can be cheaper. Nope. Big brands here in the UK, and has to be gravy. Takes up half of my available funds for food and litter. Kitty litter is also actually quite expensive, actually. I do agree with you. My advice, Gemma, is that, I mean, not that I'm some sort of like pet doc. Why did I just say pet doctor? They're called vets. A veterinarian. I don't know, like, why am I talking like I'm 6 years old? Oh, the pet doctor. A veterinarian. I'm not a veterinarian. But I would Yeah, I honestly, they will eat the biscuits if there's nothing else left. That's what I felt like. It will take all day sometimes. I need to go back here. It'll take all day sometimes, but they will eat the biscuits. Another trick I did was I would mix the biscuits with some of the soft food. I just think I went to the wrong area. And they mix the biscuits with some of the soft food, with a gravy or whatever. And I think you'll see that they'll start eating it. Unless your cat is like super picky. I don't know how to pronounce your name, Star, with but OMG, I appreciate you jumping into the stream. Hopefully you're having a good time. Hopefully you're having a good time. I'm enjoying it as well. All right. Let's smell. Oh, that haircut really bothers me. Like that guy's like the lines are so thick between his hair. I don't know. I don't understand who did those the slits. Definitely needs to lose his job. Yeah, I think the last time I streamed was maybe 2 years ago, and that was so fun. Might get back into it with ZA. Yeah, you know what it is, BP? Like, I was so keen to stream ZA, and then when they said it was coming late this year, I was so annoyed. I was just like, no. I was hoping it was going to be like, I think Legends Arceus came out around like March, April. I was hoping it was going to come out like with the Switch 2, almost. So that was my plan as well. I was going to start streaming then. And then when it got announced so late, I'm like, nah, I can't wait that long. Let's just bite the bullet and do your next run here. Although I do have a run that should be out in a week or two, hopefully. So this will not be my next run technically. This will be my run after my next run. And the other thing is, I'll say, BP, a big plus is I've always found editing videos that I live stream much easier, to be honest. So that's another plus. He's super picky and between 15 to 20 years old. Oh, wow, that's an old... Wait, you're saying like cat years or the actual cat is that old? Because that is an old cat. Super old. Meganeria is the same typing and changing abilities are mostly give only to Pokemon who should have actually been that type, like Charizard. Okay, that makes sense. My cat only eats Whiskers. That's the brand it eats. Actually, mine eats... It's not Whiskers. It's like... I'm pretty sure it's like Friskers or something like that. What's it called? I'm curious. It's like a green packet. It's definitely not called Friskers. I just made that up. I don't know why I said Friskers. But I am curious. It's one particular brand of dry biscuits that it will eat. The wet food, it's not picky. The wet food will eat whatever I give it. But in terms of the dry food, it's only one brand that it eats. And it is... I'm literally looking at the Coles website on another screen. And of course I can't I'm just gonna write cat biscuits. You've got me curious. What does my cat eat? Because it is somewhat picky. And of course I can't find it. Wait. Cat biscuits. I have no idea. It's the green packet. It's a green packet. I thought it was Friskers, but it definitely wouldn't be that. That sounds weird. Fun fact, in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, the final boss is the Elder Dragon named Gomagazos. I said that wrong for sure. So the community started saying, oh my god, instead of oh my god. Fair enough. Community sounds a bit creative. Nice. My cat, Whiskers, Felix, Purina, and easily eats gravy. I think anyone would eat gravy, right? Yeah, he's 15 to 20 human years. Oh, wow, Gemma, that is very old. Friskies, I think. Oh, you know what, BP? That sounds about right. That's probably the one. So she's an old cat. Well, I don't think... I mean, I'm not going to say it, actually. But yeah, that is definitely an old cat. I'm going to remove this poll, by the way. Everyone wants me to terrestrialize. That vote has been coming. 17 people said yes. 0 said no. As a Hollow Knight player, I have achieved different levels of patience. Day 1525 of waiting for the sequel. I never played Hollow Knight. I've got it. I've downloaded it. I've purchased it. It's on my Switch, but I've never played it. I've never been huge on like 2D platformers. Besides Donkey Kong, I've always liked the Donkey Kong games. Even like Mario's, I've never really... I don't know, it's weird. I've always been a fan of 3D Marios. Okay, so I work at Woolies, so I see it a lot. Okay, well that that makes sense. Yeah, I've tried Whiskers before, but she just doesn't like it. I don't know why. Okay, so it's pronounced Gogmazios. Gogmazios. Sounds like Spanish. Española. Sounds like a Spanish name. We are, what, almost 1.5 hours in, and I still haven't got my starter, my actual starter. So I wasn't meant to lie to you, Professor Sada. I'd never lie to you. I'd never lie to you. Although you're lying to me because you're technically an AI. So, yeah. The more I think about it, the more I wish I kind of skipped all this and started streaming after this part, to be honest. But, oh well, you guys can join me. I hope the ZA intro is short. Oh, God. Honestly, BP, I'm worried that it won't be. And the reason why I don't think it... I mean, I'm hoping I'm wrong. But the reason why I think it may struggle is because it's going to have so many different things in it compared to, like, the standard Pokemon games. So they're going to have to, like, introduce it early on. But hopefully I'm wrong. That guy was such a HP tank that it took 3 of us over 20 minutes to kill. Well, I feel like most monsters in Monster Hunter are like HP tanks, right? A bit of damage sponges. At least I got his rare drop on your first try. Well, that is nice. That is very lucky, Jody. Good work. Good work. But I'm just trying to think. BP, Legends Arceus, I don't recall that being super long, right? Like they did a quick intro on catching Pokemon and they kind of like introduced features as you went in. So maybe they'll do it like that. Who knows? Hey, Nemona. This start is so long. Go to our dorm. Legends games I pick. I really enjoyed Legends Arceus. I'm not going to lie. I played that game so much. Like, I made a few videos on it as well, and I streamed a lot of them. But yeah, I really enjoyed Legends Arceus. So I'm like, my expectations are pretty high for ZA because they've taken so long to make it. I hope they don't butcher it, man. I really hope they do a good work. A good job. You've only played Legends once. I mean, you didn't like it? Is that why? I feel like it was different enough that I not always wanted to play it, but I played it multiple times because it was just different enough. And did you go all the way to Volo, or did you just like play up until the main story part? Other monsters that are tanky, but they're not that tanky. Okay, I get what you mean. Like, on average, all the monsters are somewhat tanky, but that specific one you're talking about was designed to be tanky. You didn't even finish it. Oh, God. Surely that gives you something to do before ZA comes out, so you got a rough idea on how like the game mechanics will go. Because I feel like it'll be very similar, the game mechanics, like the catching and like how the Pokedex stuff works and whatnot. I do think that part of it was a bit tedious. Like, from memory, you have to like get to a certain level in your Pokedex before you can go to a new area, which did kind of slow the pacing down a bit. But overall, I still enjoyed it. Ah, yes, the PLA streams. Jody, you were definitely part of those streams. That was when I was on holidays. I had no work. Like, I was like, work basically said to me, hey, you've got way too much leave. Take your leave now because we can't pay you out. It's too much. And I had like 4 weeks or 6 weeks. And I was just streaming like almost every morning. I genuinely missed it. BP, you would enjoy the Volo fight. I think you would, but it is a tough fight, BP. So I don't know if you've ever seen it, like on YouTube, but yeah. Ah, the Arcanine. Okay, so I would say that the Arcanine was the first, like, boss battle, whatever they're called, that was a little bit tricky. Like, the very first one, the Cleavor, I think it is, piece of piss. It was almost like a tutorial boss. The second one, I can't remember what it was, but I remember Arcanine being the first one that kind of had, like, a difficulty curve that went up. Second to last boss of LA is a headache. Is that Voltorb? Or are you talking about the actual boss battle? You remember those streams, man, Fish? I remember you. The last boss was Avalugg from memory. Hey, Mazza, welcome to the stream, buddy. It's been a while. Hopefully you're doing well. Lilligant, did you... Oh yeah, Lilligant was super easy, actually. That was actually... Lilligant was such a great... The Hisuian Lilligant was such a great Pokemon, actually. It was broken. It had a dancing move that just boosted all its stats. Volo, then Arceus. Oh, yeah, sorry. That Arceus fight was so annoying. I didn't like it. When it came out, I was really into VGC, so I was grinding on Sword and Shield. Okay, fair enough. So you must be looking forward to the Pokemon Champions game then, right? Because that's basically going to take over, I'm going to imagine, like the VGC scenes. Also, another damage sponge is the Serpent King Dragon Dalmador. So, Jody, which Monster Hunter are you playing at the moment that has all these monsters in it? Victory Dance, that's the one, Manfish. I remember abusing that move, actually, because I think I did a fighting run, or maybe it was a grass run, and a Victory Dance Lilligant, like, won me the game. Like, won me, like, a crazy battle with Volo from memory. Also, his intro cutscene goes hard. It does go hard. If you're talking about the Volo fight, or you're talking about the Serpent King, I'm guessing. The Serpent King Dragon, the intro cutscene goes hard, you reckon? Oh, guess what? I think we're finally free. Like, I've just, like, been autopilot right now. I'm not even, like, watching. I've just been pressing A over and over. But I think we're finally at the point where we can actually get our starter. And there's two Pokemon on my mind. There's Knackley and there's Drifloon. So Knackley is basically rock or salt, which I think counts as an object, and Drifloon is a balloon. I'm playing 3 Ultimate, 4 Ultimate, and XX Double Cross. Okay. We are never free, Michael. This is the worst part of every Scarlet and Violet run. Yeah. Other than Atticus, I hate that guy. Atticus is yeah. Do you know who I hate more than Atticus? Look, the Atticus fight can be annoying, especially if you don't have like a steel type. But in terms of, if I said to you, out of all the star bosses that I hated the most, was always Ortega. Just the smug look of him. Always like rubbed me the wrong way. Okay, so it's the Japanese version of Generations. So Jody, you're playing on a 3DS emulator, I'm guessing then. But yeah, I agree. This is definitely by far the worst part. Like, I haven't done it as quickly as I'd normally do, but it's been 1.5 hours, and we're only now just getting to the point where we can continue on. You have to install the English patch. Well, unless you speak Japanese, Jody, I feel like that makes sense. I hate the Ortega, but his team rarely gives me trouble. I just think Atticus' whole team, each one makes me so angry. Do you know what I find, BP, with Atticus? Is basically what I do is I always try to think of a Pokemon that is weak to Sucker Punch or immune to poison or resist poison, which will always force Skuntank to use Sucker Punch, right? And then use a setup move while it tries to use Sucker Punch. So then you basically get 5 free setups And this works almost every single time. So by the time you get to +5 by the time he runs out of sucker punches, and then from there you can kind of just sweep. It's not perfect. It doesn't work all the time, but it works enough of the time, I guess. All right, so we are going to, I think we're going to need some nicknames as well. We'll let you guys decide on the nicknames. I'm not too fussed. I'm just trying to think, what level is Knackley? I feel like the Drifloon will be a lower level because it's in the area that Katie is. So we might go there first and suss it out because the level cap is 15. All right, ride Pokemon. Thank you. Swords dancing while the skunk tries to sucker punch. Absolutely. Exactly that. Swords dance, bulk up, work up, growth. There's so many moves that you can do, right? But it's not perfect, right? Because you have to have a Pokemon that will make him want to use Sucker Punch. Like, Sucker Punch has to be either super effective or his poison move has to, like, not be very... can't be very effective. Otherwise, it's 50-50. Should be the lowest level 14 one because it's near Growlithe and... Okay, so you think there's a Knackley at level 14. I'd recommend you watch Dalamador's cutscene to see how big he is. That could be something I can do off stream, Jody. We'll see how we go. Yeah, I don't need the DLC stuff, Mr. Jacques. You are bothering me, so leave me alone. If they aren't immune, I find it's 50-50 on toxic as well. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I think I always give them a Pecha Berry as well. So what I'd find is, at worst, I'd usually get 2 to 3 off before I get toxic. But yeah, that could cause trouble. Why did I jump off my Koraidon? And I'm trying to like click it in so I can speed through, but unfortunately I can't. So I've kind of lost my voice as well. So my voice is a bit dodgy at the moment. He's called the Serpent King Dragon for a reason. So he's going to be big. That is my guess, Jody. You could get a Poltergeist in Kitakami since it's an object. I am definitely going to get one. Whilst it's Sinistea, I think it's the pre-evolution. But that level, that's like level 20, I believe. So I can't get one just yet. I think the 2 Pokemon I can get is Knackley and Drifloon. And they're both good to get because one's flying, one's rock. They're both good against bug type. So it makes sense to get that. But then I'm going to need something different for Clorf. And I've got my little list here. And for Clorf, could be tricky. Yeah, I'm not too sure just yet. Maybe it'll just have to be Knackley. And like see if Knackley learns a fighting move. I think he does. I think he can learn like a body press. Alright, let's speed all the way to where the Drifloon is. I know exactly where it is. It's like just outside the town near the Mankeys and the Goats and whatnot. I always like see different shades of color and think, oh, that's going to be shiny when it's not a shiny. There's a TM here as well. Low kick, I think. Look at me. I've just played this game too many times that it's embarrassing that I know these things. I also know there's an Adamant Mint close by that I always get. Although I'll save it for later. I'll get it later if I need it. Hopefully the Knackley gets a decent attack nature. I think I want Drifloon to have a special attacking nature, preferably. What about Charcadet? Yeah, but Charcadet, I feel like, is that an object? I feel like that's more of a... Because I googled the definition, right? And it's a living animal, plant. So a thing that you can see or touch, but that is not a living animal, plant, or person. I feel like it kind of classifies as like a living person. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I can count that. If it was a Celadurge, definitely would. Actually, it's probably fast. Why do I do that? How do I use my map? Probably. No, I was going to say, is it faster to fly to the other Pokemon Center? How lazy can I be to think that? Let's just run across. It's an armor that is possessed by the Night Spirit. I think the problem is if I was playing Violet and I could get Ceruledge, sorry, not Skeledurge, Ceruledge, then I would be okay with it. But because I'm not and I get the other one, which is Psychic Fire type, I don't know if that classifies. Yeah, that's my thought on. I like giant monster fights to a degree. Well, I'd imagine you'd like him a fair bit because that's what Monster Hunter is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't want to run into little Capsa Kid. Alright, so there should be a Drifloon. They're here usually. Although, do they come at night only? Are they one of those type of Pokemon that come out night only? Possibly. Oh, Great Ball, that could be useful. Help me catch the Pokemon. We're just going to, like, circle a few times. Hopefully Drifloon is definitely not, like, exclusive to one game. Surely not. Alright. They are night only? Damn. I felt like it'd be a night only Pokemon. Simply because of the fact that, like, it likes to steal kids and whatnot at night. There's no way to speed the day-night cycle in this game, is there? Which means... Oh, come on, Capsa Kid. Which means I'm going to start heading to Nacli then. Let's run away from you. Level 16. That's good to know, which means it's probably... What level are these guys? 15. I can get a level 15. I can close the game. Okay. Then boost the time by 30 minutes and reopen. Does that actually work, BP? You can actually, like, change my time zone by 30 minutes and then it will change it. I did not know that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Nacli now, catch one of those, and then probably do that if it hasn't turned into night. It's something like that. Okay. I mean, I feel like there's always a glitch to be able to, like, change the day-night cycle and something like this. So it doesn't surprise me, to be honest. But Nacli is definitely during the day or night. So we should be good. Had to do it for a shiny hunt recently. Oh, nice. Yellow Pokemon or ghost Pokemon? What is it? What was the video? Or was it just ghost, flying, yellow shinies? They're the three that come to mind when you say that. What level are you, buddy? Level 10. Okay, you're definitely within the level cap. Let's catch a Nacli. All right, chat, can I get you guys to give me some suggestions for a Nacli nickname? Female, preferably. Will I catch this on my first go? I should use my Great Ball, shouldn't I? I'm doing a normal shiny run, but I've got... okay, but one of each type. Rock Throw is going to hurt. I mean, it's not like my Nuzlocke doesn't necessarily start. Really, you have to crit. Let's throw my Great Ball. Come on. Just get in the ball, buddy. You know you want to, Nacli. You know you want to join my... What in the world is going on here? Mud Shot? Oh, great. Here we go. You're really making this difficult. I just want to start the run. All right, Pokeball. That was a solid throw. Yeah, I could tell that. Nope, okay. I lied. Well, Fuecoco. Let's see if Lechonk can survive. And this is not a reset, by the way, guys. The run hasn't started. Choose next Pokemon. Lechonk. So what I'll do is... So we've got Rock Salt, Minecraft, Terra, and Opal. I'm going to put those in the voting poll. And then you guys can decide which one we get. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, damn. I thought he was scared of the pig. He's like, he saw the Lechonk and he's like, no, I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to mess with the Lechonk. We're getting it now. We're getting it right now. Watch this. Big throw. Oh, that was a solid throw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. I told you would get it right then. Easy. Easy, easy. All right, so we're going to put the names Rock. I'm going to do a quick poll now, guys. So we got... Okay. Knackley nickname. Got Rock Salt. Terra. Opal, and Minecraft. All right, poll is there. Let's see what we go. We can give the nickname a bit later. We don't have to give it straight away. Sweet. But now, chat, the run has officially started because we've got our starter. Just go to my boxes. I can toss, you can go in here. Lechonk, you can go here. I realistically should level this up a bit, to be honest. Where is the... Just going to level it up here a little bit. Why not? Let it chill here. I need it to be nighttime anyway. This view is killing me. My controller I need to like get my other controller. Because it keeps like adjusting the zoom. We'll get to level 12 and then I'll look for the... Oh, you know what? I've got to be careful. I don't want to over level and then go to catch the drift flume and then over level too much. Right now, Rock Salt is winning. We'll leave it open until... Oh, all right. You're already on low health. You are pathetic, Knackley. Let's go over here and heal up and see if we can find a drift flume. Opal's a good name. I agree. I like all the names. Also, 4 Ultimate came out like in 2013. That is ages ago. That's like over 10 years ago. Great game, but it has its flaws. I mean, what would you expect with a game that's a decade old? You know, it's reasonable to have some flaws, I guess. Rock Salt is the best, bruh. It's a rock type with the signature move, Salt Cure. True, but that's a signature move that I'm never going to use. So, I can't remember what it does, but I don't think it's that great from memory. Does it have purifying salt? I believe that ability prevents certain statuses. I haven't checked the ability. What is his ability? Let's take a look. Sturdy. I actually prefer Sturdy. Do I prefer Sturdy? I don't know. Sturdy is a great ability. Defense plus speed lowered. That's actually a pretty good nature. I'm really happy with this one. This is actually a great ability. Great nature. I'm happy with this. Very happy with this. Now, we kind of need to kill some time. I know that I can Oh, actually, can I beat Katie with this? It's got a bloody kicking bloody Nimble. Nimble knows low kick or something along those lines. Which could be a little bit of an issue. Or double kick. I think it's double kick. It knows some sort of fighting move that I'm weak to. Salt Cure what does Salt Cure do? I can't remember. I mean, obviously it's going to do something to do with curing based off the name. But I don't recall exactly what it does. Hey, Eevees. I don't remember seeing Eevees here. I thought Eevees were always on that field area. Level 12. Salt Cure deals 1/8 of max HP each turn. 1/4. Oh, so it's like a it's almost like a poison move, like a toxic. Okay, that does actually sound decent. That could be useful, like for stalling purposes and whatnot. Well, we're already level 13. I think I need to chill out a bit. because I don't want to over level. That is for sure. Let's heal you up. Good luck with the challenge. Hey, Sonny, welcome to the stream, buddy. I appreciate the luck. Although I'm not going to need luck. I'm the Pokemon master. The game needs luck to stop me. That's what I'm going to say. It's good with Protect and Leftovers. Iron Defense and Body Press. You know what? Speaking of Protect, that's a great TM. Why not we just make it right now? I think we should have enough. It's like Scutterbug and Lechonk pieces, right? Oh my god, we got plenty. Let's make... We can only make one though. We need some more Scutterbug pieces. Alright, so I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom and then fill up my water bottle cup thing. I'll be like, I don't know, 60 seconds, maybe a bit longer. Okay, I am back. I also got a piece of fruit. It's a plum. I felt peckish, so I thought, why not? Why not just get some fruit? I'm going to eat it on stream. Hopefully that doesn't gross anyone out. Alright. Cool. I should have taught it straight away, actually. Don't know why I didn't. Alright, oh, I got some new people in chat. Maybe, possibly. Let me just... fellow Canadian. Who's the other Canadian? Shaved Mario. I was playing cricket. You play cricket, do you? You must be Australian then. Or Indian. That's my guess. Guys, vote for rock salt or your food will be ultra salty today. That is... What if they like salt? I know people that love salt in their food. Already finished dinner. Or certainly, I would hate for this plum to be salty. Actually, no, salty plums go off. Is that a thing? Or is that like an Australian thing? Only salty plums? You got, guys, cricket or football? Okay. If you're talking about football as in soccer, definitely football. If you actually, you know what? I don't understand why I just said that. I prefer football over cricket, whether it's AFL, which is Australian football, or soccer. I just prefer it, to be honest. Oh, speaking of, oh my goodness, here we go. Am I ready for this? What moves? Let me just, before I take this on, let me, because now it actually counts. Like I can't go in here and like willy-nilly just do this. I need to make sure he's prepared. I'll teach him Protect. And we'll need a nickname. Oh, so I'm going to... Okay, so Rock Salt is definitely the winner, by the way. Teacher Protect. So I'm going to name him Rock Salt. And now, guys... You're Indian? I thought you would have been, Shaved Mario. Which means you definitely prefer cricket over football. Guys, I need some nickname suggestions for Drifloon because I'm hoping to catch it. I feel like I'm just worried. Will my rock moves kill this thing? Like one-shot it? Surely not. What other moves do I know? I'm just worried that I might kill it. Anyway, you know what? Let's go into it. Let's take you on. We'll just try to catch this thing straight away. All right, Pokeball. Big throw. Oh, that was a nice throw, that one. Okay, all right. He's playing hardball. I get it. Focus energy. I don't like that. I don't want him critting, to be honest. But he's getting pumped. That's all right. Let's try another Pokeball. If we get down to 5, I'm going to go for a rock throw. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Easy, easy, easy. All right. Easy as... let's take a look. What do we have here? We have Pennywise, Spooksy, Wooksy. Are they the only 2 guys? Let's cancel this. I'll leave it up for, I'm happy to put up to 4, but if it's only Spooksy, Wooksy, and Pennywise, I'm happy to just put those 2 in for now. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to get them both to level 15, which I'm going to double check is a level cap, which I'm like 99% sure it is. It is level 15. And then once they're both at level 15, we'll do the voting poll. I'll update the voting poll. Hey, Lindsay, welcome. You love my videos? Well, I love that comment. How about that? So that just works out fantastically well. I appreciate you coming in. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. There's It and Casper as well. You know what? I just realized we're going to get to level 15 really quick because everything is just leveling up really quickly. I'm going to do a poll now. Drift, Bloom, whatever. Drift, Bloom, nickname. All right, so we're going to go with Pennywise. Is that one word, Pennywise? I think it is, isn't it? Okay, nice. Spooksy, Wooksy. Make sure I've put that. Spooksy, Wooksy, nice. Technical balloon. I'll just put that in. Make sure the spelling's correct. And one more. Sorry, guys. Bear with me for a moment. I am dyslexic, most likely. Because you've already done one, Mario, I'm gonna put death as the last one because I don't want one per what do you call it? One comment or name suggestion per person. I think is fair. Let's start the poll and see what nickname we get. Yeah, it does suck, but it's that it prevents EV training. But for this particular fight, I don't really need it. No, it's okay. Well, guys, look at the comment from Manfish. That's the spelling that it will be for that one. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're voting. And I'll make sure it's spelled correctly if it ends up being the winner. Do I want to edge these? I probably should. Right. Let's let you get some love as well. I should step away from my mic when I'm chewing. Come on, kill them all. Kill them all. Fish? What do you mean by that, Lindsay? Is that like the first video you watched of mine? You love my videos. You're enjoying the stream. I love to hear it. And as you saying, the fish video is like one of the... Well, what level am I? 15, 15. Check summary. All right, so... Oh, yeah, what is his stats? So, nature-wise, that's not good. That's adamant nature. That would be great if it was a physical attacker, but he's a special attacker. So, to be honest, that nature's pretty rubbish. Unburden can be useful in the right situations. I guess it's better than Aftermath, because Aftermath you have to die for it to have any kind of, I guess, advantage. So I'm happy with that, at least. But that's all right. We can work with it. On Name Him Fish. Unfortunately, we've already done the poll, and Pennywise is winning. In fact, I do want to edge him. I think I said that. So what is there? How much? So 388, 386. All right, let's do a little bit longer. Let's do a few more kills. Yeah, I know. Adamant one is just horrible. That's right. Like, if I'm desperate, I can, like, go all the way to... what's it called? I should get the leftovers. I should make that trip and get the leftovers, actually, shouldn't I? I'm going to get leftovers so I can protect store. I always do it for the penny fight. I always do it for the Katie fight. Sorry, guys. I'm almost finished my plum. I just got a little bit peckish. All right. Let's go. It's only a 10-point difference in special attack and attack. Okay. I just always thought it was a special attacker. I wonder, does it learn any, like, good physical... I was going to think aerial ace would be a decent move. Acrobatics is... Actually, you know what? Acrobatics is just a broken move in general, right? Maybe that could work out well. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. You are very right, BP. You hate plums? Really? Do you like any type of fruit? I guess is my next question. Like apples, bananas, peaches, grapes, anything? I can get the acrobatics TM right now. It's just slightly out of the way, I would say. What I'm going to do, guys, by the way, is I'm leaving the voting poll up until I get leftovers. Once I've got leftovers, whatever's winning, so if it ends up staying as Pennywise, that's what we're naming the balloon. I feel like that is ample time to give everyone to vote. So yeah, that's the plan. You love every fruit except for plums? Really? That is a wild take. Like, I just feel like I'm just doing this so I can get the flying save spot, by the way. I think you have to visit it. That is a wild take. What do you have against plums? Plums are yum. Do you have nectarines in India? I love nectarines. That's my other, like, kind of go-to fruit. Nectarines, plums, watermelons. I just eat a lot of fruit, to be honest. Only good adamant can set citrus berry acrobatics. There are no useful physical moves. Yeah, but acrobatics alone, right? I wouldn't even worry about the citrus berry. I just go in with acrobatics and just start wreaking havoc on anything. So acrobatics is available. It's like in that wastelands area. It's just a little bit out of the way. And I don't think I need it per se for this fight, because I've got 2 Pokemon now that are good against bug types. My question now is, I need a Pokemon that's going to be good against Cloth. In India, plums are very sour and not juicy. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I don't mind sour plums from time to time, but I do prefer the sweeter ones. So that makes sense. Can it get Shadow Sneak or Phantom Force? I'm pretty sure it can definitely get Shadow... you know what? I'll have to double check the movesets. But for now, we're just going to go all the way. This is a bit of a trip. It's a long trip, guys. Just bear with me. I know you all want me to beat Katie up, but Leftovers with Protect is going to be useful. So we'll just got to persevere a bit longer. Phantom Force, yes. Well, there you go. So it doesn't learn Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak would have been a nice priority move, but that's all right. I subscribed to your channel and you're doing great on your channel. I appreciate that. I'm glad you subscribed. I feel like everyone that's watching, or most people that are watching, have subscribed. So I appreciate all the love, guys. I do apologize. I know that this year has been pretty bad for me. I've uploaded 1 video. But hopefully I can make it up to you guys with some streams and some more frequent videos. And if you're wondering why I'm going to every Pokemon Center, is because I can it's a shortcut later for flying. You are an OG sub, Shaved Mario. So is Jody. So is Mazza. He's been here for a while. A few of you is actually OG subs, which I honestly, I'm talking about like when I had like maybe 1,000 subs or something like that. And considering that I'm over 50,000 now, that's pretty nice. Especially considering I've been a pretty horrible YouTuber in terms of consistency, especially streaming. In general, Unburden is good. Sorry. I get what you mean now. As in like acrobatics with the citrus berry to get the Unburden to proc. Yes, that's actually a good idea. I didn't even think about that. But yes, I do agree with you 100%. That could be a strat if Drifloon survives long enough. I miss the following Pokemon so much. I kind of miss it too. I don't mind the riding side of things. Like, I think the riding part's pretty cool. But I do definitely miss, like... It's kind of crazy. Like, they did it so well in, like, earlier Pokemon games. And then they just kind of just got lazy, I think. Being consistent is so... tell me about it. All that needs to happen, BP, is, like, one thing has to happen in life. And then, like, all of a sudden, 2 months pass. You're like, oh, I haven't uploaded. Like, seriously. My last video was in December. And then I uploaded again in March. Like, that is bad. Like, that is very bad. The worst I've ever done. So, yeah. Heart Gold and Soul Silver were I think they were the first, actually. You're right. Did they do it in the original? In Gold and Silver? I don't think they did it in Gold and Silver. I think it was just Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But yeah, it was just cool. It was just like a nice, cool feature that they did where the Pokemon could follow you. I don't know why they got rid of it. Maybe it's like difficult. Yellow. Yeah, actually, if you want to be technical, you are right, DG. Yellow with Pikachu is the first one that he follows you the entire game. I heard that Gold, Silver, and Crystal were the OG going to be the last, but when they saw how good Pokemon was, it kept going. Okay, I didn't know that. I feel like Pokemon was just exactly that, right? Like, if it's making money and it's popular, they're just going to keep going. There's no reason to stop. And Pokemon now, I'm pretty sure it's like the biggest like media company or something crazy. Like, it's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous how popular Pokemon is. You don't like BDSP that much? Look, I feel like BDSP was okay. I didn't mind it, but it was definitely a game that I couldn't play too many. I did like 2 or 3 runs, and I was like really over it really quickly. But from like a fresh start, I didn't mind it. Your name is Grayson. Am I saying that right? Grayson. I'll try and look, I'm going to be honest, my memory is kind of horrible, so if I do forget Grayson and I call you Lindsay, you know, I'll apologize in advance, mate. I think they did all right in Let's Go, but BDSP was, yeah, the Let's Go following was really cool because they, you know, they let you ride Pokemon. Like, how cool was it to be on your Charizard or your Dragonite? Like, some of it was a bit like odd, like you're riding a Rapidash that has flames that should be burning you, but it doesn't for whatever reason. But I think that was the best that they've ever done. And if they do it again in like Legends ZA, that'd be fantastic. I believe, is that LGPE? What is that? Leaf Green? Well, you meant to say Leaf Green Fire Red there. Had only 151, so they had 151 following animations to create, but with the decks, they had too many Pokemon. So with Leaf Green and Fire Red, I'm pretty sure in the post game, and in fact, I know for a fact in the post game you can access Gen 2mon in there, but you don't get access until like much later. All right, we are here. Finally made it to Medali City. That was a bit of a trip, but it was important because now we can just go pick up the leftovers. And you know what? It's not that big of a deal because at some point I had to walk here. So why not walk here now? And here we go, baby. Those sweet, sweet leftovers. The question is, who do I give it to? What moves do you have? Gust is okay. You know what? I feel like Drifloon is just going to be the answer. He resists Bug, and his defense is not that great, actually. While your defense... You know what? I'll make it work. I'm going to teach them both Protect. I think Drifloon is useful because of the Fury Cutter situation. I'm definitely going to lead with Drifloon, I believe, because the first Pokemon has low kick. And then once the Tarantula comes out, I can switch into... Pennywise. Let's change the name, actually. Let's change... Oh, shit. I didn't even change Nackly's name. Let me change both their names. So this was Rock Salt. Let's change that now. Rock Salt. Beautiful. And then you are Pennywise. And I know it's a female and Pennywise is a guy, but you know what, guys? Just pretend. It will be okay. Hopefully no one cares enough about that. Let's do that. Sweet. Rock Salt and Pennywise. Done. So what is my plan of attack? My first things first. Let me just do this because I think I need to do this to save it. I'm playing a ROM hack of... let me just quickly catch up on some of the chat. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. Legends EA is going to be limited to the city. Is that legit, though? I don't know. I feel like they have to open it up more than that. I would be very frustrated if that was the case. I don't believe it will be limited to city. I think they will do more than that. That seems ridiculous, to be honest. But we'll see. Let's go. Oh, Leaf Green PE. That's what you meant. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. Okay, it wasn't Fire Red. Yep. I get it. I'm dumb. All right, don't have to brag, guys. Don't have to rub it in that I didn't know the simple answer to that. Let's go to Katie. I'm playing a ROM hack of BDSP called Broken Diamond with a 1 in 200 shiny odds. Okay, is that the only difference, or does it have like difficulty spikes in there as well? Yeah, FRLG is Fire Red, Leaf Green. Nacli, obviously. Yeah, well, I agree because Nacli knows Protect as well, so make sure Nacli's got the leftovers actually. Don't want to go in unprepared. I don't know, to be honest, for newer games like Scarlet Violet, Sword and Shield, most of the Pokemon already have an overworld sprite, which they can use for the following animations too. Yes, I think it's not as straightforward, but I do feel like they should have been able to do it. I don't know. That's my... I think they're just lazy, you know, and they know that they're going to sell a ton of games no matter what. So, like, for them, it doesn't matter really. That's my 2 cents of it. Legends Arceus is my favorite Pokemon game. Okay, so you must be really excited for ZA then. If they can bring Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Time Darkness Sky into the Switch, or switch to I'd Buy It So Fast. See, I've never played Mystery. Like, I've got this one here. I haven't played it. I've downloaded it. Maybe I'll stream it one day. We'll see. Because a lot of people have recommended it in my Discord, to be honest. Maybe I will play that game one day. So far, that's the only thing they give you, all the items, but gym leaders have better AI. Okay, so it's basically the same game with smarter gym leaders. Okay. I mean, that's still a plus, right? Do you think ZA is going to be boring because of the limit of... You think it's going to be stuck? I really don't think they're going to make you stuck in the town, man. I would be shocked if they did that. Okay, I'm just going to focus on this for a bit. I don't want to overlevel. I'm just edging everyone. Like, I want them to get close to level 16, but I don't want them to get to level 16, if that makes sense. And one of them already looks like he is. So that's 124, 45. I can fight one more for sure. And he won't overlevel. All right, come back. Put you in my box. Wait, let's just check the summary. Yep, 20. That would be heartbreaking. Oh, you know, I can release yous too as well. Release. See you later. Let's go Pikachu Eevee. Also allowed for the custom ride animation due to the limited Pokemon decks. That's why, yeah, okay. I know what you mean. Because it had limited Pokemon, they... Look, I don't expect custom ride animations for everything. Like, I feel like they just let Pokemon... Like, pick one Pokemon, let them follow you. Actually, it's not you. It's Pennywise that needs to chill here for a bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe I'm just unrealistic. Asking for Pokemon to follow you like they did in the Game Boys games. I'll get you to kill one more of these things. You're excited for it as well? Yeah, I think a lot of people will be. I think that's enough chat. I'm going to go heal up and then take on Katie. Rescue DX is a remaster of Mystery Dungeon Red Blue. Okay. Is it a decent game, Gemma? Do you recommend it? Do you recommend me playing that game, whether it's stream or on my personal time? I wanted ZA to be in the past, not near the future. But here's the thing though, like, I don't know, I'm confused. I feel like it is in the past, right? Because they're building the city. They've got that tall fella, what's his name, Z. He's in there. He looks much younger. He's not super old. Floette is alive. in that. So surely it is in the past, right? Like what? I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it is in the past, or maybe it's a bit. I don't know. Maybe there's time traveling for all I know. I have no idea. We healed up. Let's go to our boxes. Move you here. Now I do start with Pennywise simply because of the fact that I know the first one has low kick, and I want a Knuckly Nose Protect. Just want to double check. Sweet. All right, we're good to go. I'm going to catch up on chat, then we're going to focus on the gym battle. I think for SV, they could have done more riding with Sizzler. Yeah, potentially, but would you go on a Sizzler if you got Koraidon or Miraidon? You know, you'd stick to Miraidon and Koraidon. For Coco evolves into a ghost type, yes, but if you're saying, like, if I can use them in this run, I can't because it's technically a crocodile. It's an animal, I guess. If you want to use partner Koraidon, then you can ride it. Otherwise, leaves a party, therefore required to use Cider's Koraidon. If you could have Sizzler, take that riding role, that could avoid that. Yeah, but do you think that would make the games that much better? Like, I feel like that would be the least of my worries. I'd say Rescue DX could be streamed if you've never played. Well, I've never played Red or Blue. So would you want to see someone like a complete noob play that game? That would be my question. They're time traveler Pokemon. Is that what you think it is, DG, NZA? All right, well, let's see. Okay, guys, let's take on the gym. I'm going to put up the game music a bit louder, I think. Specifically for the gym battle. Oh, wait a second. We have to do the gym challenge. So forget about it. We don't even do which means I cannot fight any of the trainers because I'm already at the level cap. I didn't even think about that. I thought I was going straight into the gym, but I forgot about the gym challenge. That is important. And I'm ending this poll. We've already done Pennywise, right? End that poll. Sweet. Play Rescue as it's a good start for the series. Okay. Well, I figured it would have been a good start for the series because why else would they put that on the Switch, right? I feel like if the Switch was ever going to put one of them on, it'd put like the most, not user-friendly, but like an entry-level friendly game. All right. So it is super important now, guys, that I do not run into any of the Pokemon trainers, which is fine. I don't normally battle them. But yeah. I guess you can always run away from them in this game. That's another thing about this game. To be fair, I do like the fact that trainer battles are optional in a sense. And I do kind of like that part of this game to an extent. Like I do think there should be areas where it's not optional, like to make it a little bit more challenging. But in the overworld, like if it's an open world game, make it optional because, you know, you can basically decide who you want to fight. And if you go to an area where it's super over leveled, you can just run away. All right, come here, lady. It's all about stamina. Well, I got plenty of stamina. I'm a young stallion. I don't know if I'm a young stallion, but I got stamina still. The olive harvest. See, this looks like a rugby / AFL ball. This doesn't even look like an olive, to be honest. My first thought on when I saw this was like, I did not think olive. I thought AFL, and then kind of like rugby. But Skeldurch is dead. I don't even know who that is, and maybe I should know who that is. Is that like related to... Look at me. I'm just so skillful at this. Wow, you can tell I am... Oh, go over. Nah. You can tell I'd be amazing at Rocket League. I swear you can go over. Come on. Go, 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 go. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. Double jump. Look at that. He went over 2 fences because I'm that great. Come on, buddy. Go over here. Oh, you know, it's probably just going to be fast to go around. There we go. That wasn't that bad. Oh, Skelly Dirge. You're talking about Skelly Dirge as in that's what you're trying to say? Is he though dead? Like, I think he's not dead. I think he's like, I get what you're saying because he's a ghost type. I feel like that would be bending the rules a little bit too much using a Skelly Dirge. Because then it's kind of like, well, then every ghost type is available. And I wouldn't say Skelly Dirge is an object, you know? Now, Klefki or Polisand, you know, one of those ones, I do think it's an object because it's like a sandcastle, right? That's possessed. Even Mimikyu. Mimikyu, I think a lot of people seem to think that that's fine to use. Like, so, yeah. All right. Now we've done the gym challenge. Now we can finally, and I mean finally, take on our first Mimikyu's a doll. Yeah, and I'd say a doll is an object, right? It's not a living thing. It's a doll that's possessed. I think we are fully healed. Sweet. Let's save. This is the first time I think I've saved the game. All right. Time to take on Katie. Hopefully everyone's ready for this. Jump on my Koraidon. All right. So, chat, I may not be super focused on reading chat while I do this fight. Maybe I will be because it's going to be super simple. Who knows? But let's go. Let's go take on Katie. The first challenge of the run. Should be super simple, but who knows? Maybe she's got like a couple of twists in the tail for us. All right, best mate, I'm not going to need luck. Do you know who's going to need luck? Katie's going to need some luck. She's coming up against a Nuzlocke pro. Someone that's beat this game, I don't know, like 17 times. Probably more. All right, here we go. I'm going to put the volume up a bit, actually. Let me know if that's too loud, chat, by the way. If the background music's too loud. Because if it is, I can drop it. Eat up my cute little Vivillon. Valoon! I don't know. I'm so bad at pronouncing these things. Oh, what a lovely trainer you are. Thank you. You know, I said thank you to her. Not thank you as in reading that text, by the way. Thank you very much for your skillful olive rolling. It was quite impressive. It's not thank you. That's what I wanted to... Well, now I'm getting mixed signals. Someone's saying it is. Someone's saying it's not. I'll drop it a little bit. All right. Oh, did I forget to introduce myself? Forgive me. My name is Katie, and I'm the owner here at Patisserie Soapberry. Whatever, I've definitely said that wrong. Oh, that's right. I'm not in my shop. I'm on duty as a leader of Contondo Gym right now. Yes, you are, and you're about to give me a gym badge. Forgive me. Ahem. My name is Katie, and I'm the gym leader here in Contondo. My main line of work is crafting sweets as a pastry chef. Little sweets that bring happiness with just one bite. Bug-type Pokemon hiding in foliage. That does not sound ideal. Both are small and yet very... You know what? Blah, blah, blah. You know what, Kate? I don't even care. Just bring your Pokemon out. Let me beat them up and get this over with. All right? You're just wasting my time right now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tic Tac versus Katie. She's going to throw out her first Pokemon. It is a Nimble. Now, the reason we didn't start with Rock Salt is because this thing has a fighting move. So, yeah, this should be pretty straightforward for us. We're going to go for a Gust. Do we outspeed? We do outspeed, and a Gust does... Wow, it one-shots? Oh, it was a crit. I was like, how did it one-shot? I did not expect that. Off to a great start. Sorry, Nimble. See you later, buddy. And, oh, look at that. We conveniently went to level 16. Pennywise wants to learn the move Hex. I think Hex is worth learning. What do we want to get rid of? Definitely get... Oh, you know what? Like... We'll get rid of Payback. Focus Energy. Get rid of Focus Energy. I keep forgetting we're a physical attacker, so it's kind of useful to have those moves. All right. Now, Katie's next Pokemon, Tarantula. We're not going to switch Pokemon because we can't. We're playing on set mode. Here comes the cotton wool, and we're just going to gust again, I guess. Two-shot it. Hopefully this is a two-shot. Bam. Oh my god, we might not even need to use Rock Salt. Pennywise has got the... Oh, that hurt more than I'd like it to be honest. Let's gust again. Let's gust again. Bam. See you later. That threw me off guard. A super effective hit. But Pennywise is just chilling. Just chilling. And the Rock Salt is level 16 now, which is good. Wants to learn Headbutt. Oh, that could be useful. Let's learn Headbutt, I reckon. And we'll get rid of Rock Throw. We don't need Rock Throw. Smackdown is same with better accuracy. So, yeah. So, the question is, I mean, we can't switch out now because we're, you know, that's how the game goes. Do I want to switch in Knackley here and take out the Turdiosa? Let me just check a couple of things. So, if we stay in, Gust is... Let me just suss this. Oh, what am I doing? So 40 power. That's not that great. I think I'm going to switch in. I think. He can't one-shot me, though. There's nothing he's got that can one... You know what? Let's just go for one Gust. We're going to go for one Gust. See how we go. We're going to go for one Gust. Now, my little Pokemon, time to break free. Watch this little bear terrestrialize. Become a bug type, which helps us a lot. He's definitely going to go for a Fury Cutter, right? That is my prediction. Which we will resist. So we should be okay. Fury Cutter. Oh, we outspeed it. Gust doesn't do nowhere near as much as I'd like it to be honest. Okay. How much is this going to do? It does. You know what? I know it... The thing is, this move gets stronger over time. So I feel like I'm still going to bring in Rock Salt. Because I can protect, and that kind of resets its strength. It doesn't, you know? So it's kind of limited. So that's the plan. We're going to bring Rock Salt in. We'll take a hit pretty easily. We'll survive this. How much is this going to do? Wow, that did more than I'd like it to. I'm not going to lie. But we got leftovers, which is useful. We'll heal up a little bit. I'm going to protect now. And I just realized we don't resist bug moves, which that wasn't part of the plan, to be honest. But we will protect. Fury Cutter will miss. We're going to get some leftovers, and we're going to go for a Smackdown and see how much that does. We're definitely slower. That I know for a fact. All right, how much is a Smackdown going to do? Hopefully a decent amount. Fury Cutter. We should eat this now. Yeah, we eat that. We'll protect on the next turn. Unless Smackdown kills now. Doesn't kill. That's okay. Are we dead to a crit? We'll protect either way. All right, let's go for a protect. Easy fight. Easy fight, chat. All right, now his Fury Cutter resets back to normal. Thank you very much. And then one more Smackdown should finish the job. All right, let's go Smackdown. I should have terrestrialized. I didn't even terrestrialize. We voted for terrestrializing. If I terrestrialized, he would have already been dead. That's all right. Let's survive this. Survive this with ease. Even a crit we survive. Easy peasy. And now Smackdown. We can crush this little bear to its grave. And there you go. It's fainted. That easy, chat. That easy. I'm so good at this game. See you later, buddy. Mimikyu's disguise is a rug used by something, spirit, or Pokemon. It's definitely like a ghost that has like possessed it. So I feel like Mimikyu is kind of okay to use. So I have a little bit of lore about Monster I really like. Do you want to hear it? Go for it, Jody. Tell me. Rock Salt is the GOAT. He is so far, but we are in a little bit of a pickle, guys. We don't have a Pokemon that is good against Clorth. Rock Salt is Rock Smash is super effective against Rock Salt. And then every rock move is super effective against Pennywise. So I'm just looking at our Pokemon here that we've got. Realistically, I don't really have. I mean, Polysand could be useful. Klefki, but that's definitely going to be over-leveled. All right, we've got a little bit of something to do. Got to go to bed. Good luck with the rest of the stream. I appreciate that, BP. Hopefully you have a good sleep, mate. And I'll see you next time I stream, maybe. Who knows? Also, 4 Ultimate came out in 2014, not 2013. Okay. It's still like a decade old, though, right? Hey, K. Sanders. Hopefully you're doing well, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well. Chat, I'm going to ask you guys a question. Can you think of any Pokemon that we can catch that could be good against a Clorth? I can't think of any object Pokemon that's like water type or grass type, to be honest. But maybe... Could be in for a little bit of a situation. Anyway, here's the lore drop. Okay, Jody, waiting for it. Rotom Wash. The thing with that Shaved Myra is like, I don't think that's available at the level cap. So the level cap is now 16. I should change that, actually. That is now 16. Beautiful. So level cap 16. And I don't think you can get Rotom like until like level mid-20s. It's like a while away. It's fine. Like... It is fine. I'm just trying to think if I'm missing anything obvious. Bronzor, I wonder what level that I can get a Bronzor at. Let me suss that out. Because steel types are useful. And Bronzor resists rock and is neutral to fighting because it's steel and psychic. And I'm pretty sure you can get this thing like pretty low level, right? Bear with me for a moment. It's got good defenses. Its attack stats are absolutely rubbish, though. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, let's continue on. Let's continue on. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours and we've like gotten nowhere. We've beaten one gym in like 2 hours and 40 minutes. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. But I'm not going to lie, I'm enjoying it. It's also like 11:30 p.m. for me, chat. It's actually late as well. Did I just go through the door when I shouldn't have? So James, first of all, welcome to the stream. I appreciate the feedback, mate. I do have access to the DLC, but I think with the DLC, you have to fight. So like I've got it here. So I could go to Jax and he could take me to Kitakami, but I believe then I'd have to fight. There's a couple of fights that I'd have to do that I don't think I could beat, I guess. That's my concern. Because there's the Grass Poltergeist or whatever, Sinistea, but I don't know if I can beat... Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't be able to get past the point I need to get to, unfortunately. That's right, we'll make it work. So a powerful elder dragon dwells in the sea, lava runs through its vein like blood, and then it's said to emit so much heat that the sea boils in its presence. That sounds intense. The waters are stained red from the blood of the creatures that perish from the heat. The stretch of the ocean dubbed the Tainted Sea. Is that the Serpent King one, Jody? I thought that was a shiny for a second. All right. I'm just going to go to the Pokemon Centers. I'm going to save. And then we're going to work out a plan of attack for this Clorf. Because there's always a plan of attack. There's always an answer. Have I played a fan-made Pokemon game? Yeah, I've played a few of them, actually. I enjoyed them. I've played ROM hacks that are, like, difficult ones. I've also played ones that have just got quality of life changes. Yeah, I play them fairly often, I'd say, actually. Oh, maybe not fairly often, but often enough. So, why, do you have one that you recommend, Kay Sanders? All right. I'm just looking at my list here. So, the Avalugg Polysand is also... Actually, what level are they? I don't know. I'm going to head into that area where I know there's more Pokemon. And then I will suss out the levels. Oh, yeah. Actually, I played GS Chronicles on stream. I actually streamed that entire game. That was... It wasn't like super, super difficult, but it was definitely much more difficult than the original Heart Gold Soul Silver. That was actually a lot of fun, that game. Chris recommended that game. Who I know can't make these streams because of the time zone difference. So I definitely want to stream during the day. As in day Australia time. So Chris can attend streams. So I'm sure he'd love to. He's brought it up that he misses it. And I kind of miss streaming as well, as you can see. That's why I'm here. But yeah, GS Chronicles, I actually thought I would recommend that game if you haven't played it. The good thing about that game is it's Heart Gold, Soul Silver, already really good games. And I feel like this ROM hack will be coming back for you, Clorf, by the way. Don't think you're safe. You're not safe, buddy. We'll be coming back for you. Yeah, but it makes it a little bit more difficult, has more interesting battles, the story's better. Yeah, it was really good. I highly recommend it. Let me know when you think of something, Kay Sanders. And I'm sure I'll... Oh, there's Dig down here as well somewhere, isn't it? The Dig TM is somewhere here. Pretty sure. Somewhere around here. Dig is useful against Clorf. Super effective move. And if I can't find it... Oh, look at that. The Dunsparce. Shining. If I can't find the Dig, like, on my own, I will just look it up. But I know it's around this area somewhere. Charm. Charm could be useful, dropping his attack. Maybe that's a strat. Lead with a Pokemon. Charm it, like, over and over. Maybe with the Nacli. But I don't think Nacli can learn Charm, actually. So I don't know why I said that like that was a viable strat when he can't even learn it. Let's take a look. I think... The dragon known as the Devil of the Sea, Dire Muralis. Also, Dire is the final boss of 3 Ultimate. I'm so excited. So aren't, like, Monster Hunter games, like, really long games in general, Jody? Like, it'd take ages to complete them. Sorry, guys. My throat right now is killing me. It's, like, getting really dry, so I'm starting to try... Oh, I didn't even know this shortcut. I just found a shortcut that I didn't even know. Rookie D, really? Really? You want to really just come here? Let's run away. Sweet. Oh, I just realized something as well. We got to be tactful when we get our Pokemon, because we're at the level cap of 16. So if I catch a Pokemon, I get EXP from that. I got to make sure they don't over level, because you know what? They could still be useful in the fight. Curious Cat. Hi, Michael. Love your videos. Didn't know you were a streamer. I'm not a streamer. I am the, like, this is the first time I've streamed in a while. Like, I streamed ages ago. And, you know, there's a few people in chat that had been around for those streams. Like, I'm talking, like, years ago. But I just wanted to start streaming some of my runs. Like, I just missed it. And honestly, I'm so glad I did. So, like, I've had so much fun. It is a little bit slower doing it this way in terms of my run, because, like, you know, I'll stop, I'll read chat and whatnot. But I'm telling you right now, it is just so much more enjoyable streaming and talking to everyone. I appreciate you dropping in, by the way, mate. Appreciate it a lot. Hopefully my mug hasn't scared you off. All right, so the plan now is to see... Oh, you know, that was not the plan, to run it. Oh, it's shiny! Oh, look at me. But what can we do? What, like, I mean... What do we even do? Like, we just kill it, right? Because I can't... my shiny luck is ridiculous. My shiny... Hey, Russell. Team so far is... I'll show you what the team is. We've only got two. Rock Salt and Pennywise. We're just going to find a third member, which we're thinking of Bronzong before the claw fight. But we've just ran into a shiny dealing. I would love to use it. I really would. But this is not an object. And I can't even kill it because I don't want the EXP, because the level cap is 16 and I don't want to randomly... So it's such a weird thing. I can't kill it. I can't catch it. I just have to run away from it because I don't want to, like, over level, because I'm at 16 already, which is the level cap. You brought shine. You did, Curious Cat. Catch it and give it to a viewer? I could do... Let me see. Oh, but it's level 20. I feel like it'd be too risky because it's a Nuzlocke, right? So if I don't catch it and it... Like, if it kills one of my Pokemon, I'm kind of screwed. I'm going to have to run away. And I don't even know if I will be able to run away. Do I have a Pokédoll? I do. I've got two of them. I think I'll just use a Pokédoll. I'll try run away first, because it's only 4 levels difference, and we are resisting. But I don't want to, I don't want to catch it. I've got to catch at least one Pokemon, and I don't want to risk, oh, we got away safe. I don't want to risk over-leveling by catching this as well. But, there we go. Random shiny. To be fair, in this game in particular, I run into random shinies all the time. But that was just nice. That was a nice touch. I just thought there was another shiny there, and I was going to be like, what is going on here? Okay, let's just talk to this Pokemon Center. Let's save it as on our list. It's not a great shiny anyway. I know it's not Curious Cat, but any shiny is a great shiny in my books. Like, I think I've always just, I don't know, something about shiny Pokemon. But yeah, I do think it's one of the poorer shinies, for sure. A bit extra long for me since I tend to farm for some good armor sets like that. Yeah, that makes sense. But that's the beauty of Monster Hunter games, right? Like, that is, you have to enjoy that. You have to enjoy the idea of the process of fighting a monster, leveling up, getting the loot that can make the armor, rinse and repeat. Then fight stronger monsters. Why do I keep running into things? Not a shiny this time, but yeah. You named your Drifloon Pennywise. Oh my god, I did the same thing for my monotype ghost run I did in Shield. Well, it just... Look at me, I'm just floating. It just goes to show, chat. I got chat to pick like 4 names, and I put in a poll and chat picked the name. So, feels like great people, great minds think alike. Am I just floating in midair? Okay, it looked like I was floating in midair before. Trying to replicate it. Can I replicate it? There we go. Look at me. Just chilling, floating in midair. Oh. Hey, oh. Hey, guys. Hey, guys, just look at me floating like, woo. All right, we're going to use a Pokédoll because this is like level 22, way too over leveled. I've got to be a bit careful now. I don't really want to run into something that I can't kill. And those Tauruses would definitely kill me. No, we have to do Claw Russell. That's our next fight. The name theme was horror movies as such. Oh, that makes sense. If you're doing a monotype ghost run, that's actually the perfect name. I'd say Pennywise. If you're doing ghosts only and the theme is horror movies. Okay, I have a thought of 2 fan games you should play or make a video on. Okay, let me know. You know, just put them in the chat. I'm curious. See if anyone else is here has played any of those games. New power for Koraidon unlocked. Invisibility. Yeah, and exactly. What level are you, buddy? Level 22. Damn. It'd be nice if that was level 16. The other, that would have been perfect. Ground type against a Clawf would have been perfect. I'm starting to feel the fatigue, chat. I'm not going to lie. Starting to feel a little bit fatigued. I'm not giving up. Don't worry. We can get a Magnemite here, actually. What level are these things? 21, 20. Yeah, we can't use those, unfortunately. What level are you, Magnemite? 19. Okay, you're too high level as well. Oh, I thought I saw another one. I'm going to pause for a second. Read a little bit of chat. Okay. I had to hunt 35 Rathlosses for 1 Rathlos plate once. That sounds very exhausting. The Rathlos population probably yeah. Well, what Rathlos population, Jody? You just slaughtered them all. I missed the sound that was in LA that was made when Shiny spawned. That sound I use in my videos a lot. It's they'll do something similar in the new game in Legends EA, 100%. Guys, I just got the message. I'm president of the debate club. This is back at home, I'm guessing. Congrats, if that's something you're looking forward to. Pokemon Xenoverse and Chromon. Alright, I might just quickly copy and paste those. Okay. Sweet. Alright, I've copied that. Let's suss it out. Got to hop off for a bit, but just want to let you know you're amazing. I love your videos. If you ever do a Soul Link, you should do it with Gentle Dude. You're both so similar. I love Gentle Dude. We've talked from time to time. I've joined his streams. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? Pennywise was a beast against Kabu. Took out the entire team without ever Dynamaxing. It was crazy. He didn't even evolve until after the fight. So that would have been... Wait, you're saying you didn't even use it as a Drift Bloom. It was just this one. You didn't even evolve him. So Drift Bloom and Drift Bloom, they're very similar. Mine's an Adamant one, which is not that great, but when he gets Acrobatics, he's going to be pretty good, I think. All right, need to find another teammate to help me with Clawf. If I don't think of anything like straight away, chat, see, look at that. That is basically what we found, but that's not a shiny. The green's just a bit darker. Oh, great, Taurus. This is a problem. Well, it's not a problem because I've got a Pokédoll, but yeah, that could have been a problem. Let's go back. Pokédoll. I've only got one left, though. I need to make sure I don't run into another one of these things, because then I am going to have a problem that I don't want. So stay on the path. In fact, I should buy some, shouldn't I? I should go and buy some Pokédolls. Yeah, I don't know, chat. Can anyone think of a Pokemon that I could use that could be good for Clorf that is still within the rules of, like, is an object? So the definition of object is not a living thing. Sorry, not a living animal, plant, or... Oh, you know what? I can't remember what it said. What was the exact words? I think that you can see or touch, but that is not usually a living animal, plant, or person. So with that definition, guys, if anyone can think of a Pokemon that could be useful against Clorf, you know what? What about Sizzler? I mean, I know... Nah, it's literally a lizard. What am I saying? I was going to say it is a bike, but it's a lizard. That is close, though. It's a bike, but it's a lizard. It's a bike, it's a lizard, it's a bike, it's a lizard. I don't know. Could be something. Oh, okay. Appling. I like where you're going with that. Cause no, I think it counts as plant. I think we can't. I think an apple would count as, I mean, it's technically a fruit, but it's kind of a plant. I don't know. I think that might annoy some people. I mean, not that I give a shit if it annoys some people, to be honest. Like, it is my run. Let's buy some Pokédolls. But yeah. That's actually a great idea, James, though. I'm going to see what level these Bronzongs are, first of all. Because Steel type is good against Rock type, so it is useful. And it could still be, you know, it could still work. Am I going to drown? Nope, it's going to let me swim. I'm pretty sure there's Bronzongs here, right? Ah! Get away from me. Get away from me, you stupid lizard. Oh. What about these guys? Oh, piss off. I was going to say, what about Golden Go, the cheese looking thing? That's an object, right? Surely that's an object. I wonder what level I can get that at. Possibly. But for now, lucky I bought those Pokédolls. Alright. Can you, like, go away, Taurus? Like, I don't want any beef with you, buddy. Tinkertong, nope. Definitely not you. Can I go up here? I sure can. A Gimmighoul coin. That's what I need. Oh, what about Gimmighoul? No, Gimmighoul's trash. I was going to say, what about if I just catch a Gimmighoul? But the Gimmighoul is, like, really, really weak, isn't it? You know what, chat? I think, unfortunately, for now, I might have to end the stream and kind of like think of a plan for the claw fight. I'm just going to save it. Yeah, Bronzo, that's what I was thinking. The Frisbee sewer lid. What I'm going to do is I'm pretty sure there are lower. Let's see if we... Okay. I still think I need to come up with a plan of an attack regardless. And unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to like do some boring stuff like damage calcs and stuff like that, which will take too long on stream. I'll definitely do the fight on stream. I think I'd still want to stream the fights and whatnot. But that just means that our next stream, which will be probably tomorrow evening, which is tomorrow evening Australia time. I'll work it out. We'll probably get a lot done. But Bramblem. Oh, but that seaweed's a plant. We can't use it, KZ. Welcome to the stream, by the way, but it counts as a plant, so I don't think we can use it. Yes, I am Australian, Curious Cat. I am definitely Australian. Can you tell by my accent? I don't know. All right. I am going to have to end the stream for now, right? And I'll come up with a plan of an attack, and then we'll take on Clorf tomorrow, roughly the same time, like starting a couple of hours earlier. And then we'll probably do a fair bit. We'll do Clorf. We'll do Brassius for sure. Bombardier. We'll do at least 3 fights. Maybe Giacomo. We'll see. Definitely 3, maybe 4 before in the next stream. So next stream is going to be like chockers. It's going to have a lot happening. But it's been streaming for 3 hours. It's almost midnight for me. I've got a somewhat early start tomorrow. So yeah, thank you very much for coming. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you on the next stream. All right. See you guys.